雷神二の段
螺旋丸影分身の術
カトン豪華級の術小僧もっと近くへ来い
We're live! Welcome everybody to the PUBG Mobile football season GOAT Fight, where some of the game's biggest stars have come together for one unforgettable ninja showdown. We have two teams competing in this one. Team 7 representing Portugal versus Team 10 representing Argentina. And only one can walk away with the title of the greatest of all time. I'm Hot Jukes, and joining me on the mic is none other than my boy Max Man. Brother, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling fantastic. I am ecstatic here, Hodrix, to be here to cover the football season GOAT Fight for PUBG Mobile. We've got some great content creators, some of the biggest content creators on the planet also. Some pros joining the mix, and also a little bit of mix of football and Naruto all in one. Whew, what an amazing cocktail of PUBG Mobile action coming your way.
Dude, this is gonna be insane, right? We got a 32 versus 32 going on right here. Nothing I have seen before here, so it's so exciting to see all these squads, players from all walks of life coming together in one of the best PUBG Mobile collaborations I've ever seen, Max.
Yeah, I mean, really, my favorite update was like 2 years ago, and this update beats it by like a mile. There's so much happening. You got a boss going around the map in Ninetales. You got all these different ninjutsu abilities you can use to just take down your enemies instantly. So many cool themed drop locations too, especially one next to Rozok, one next to School, one next to also Yasnaya Polyana. So you got all these different drop locations that are just amazing, and also the skins. Woo, the skins. My UC be crying, Jukes, but those skins are pretty damn insane, and I want every single one of them, please.
Dude, this whole update's been insane. If you haven't updated the game, you have to hop in now. Now is the time, because Naruto has entered the battlegrounds, and like we have just been talking about, there's so many crazy stuff. The ninjutsu tactic, being able to Naruto run, to disengage is pretty insane. But like we talked about, right, we got a crazy roster here, and we got two YouTube superstars, right, leading the charge. We got Mini Minter representing Ronaldo Team 7, right? And you, Max Man, are going to be rocking with Spreen. But these are the squads here for team number 7. And you can see Mini Minter right there at the top left. And he's got one heck of a squad with him. He's got Revo, Diego, little boy. I hope Mini Minter brushed up on his Portuguese, because he's going to need it here. But look at all these other squads as well. All the other captains. You got Ace Lords, Power Banks here, Tonya, Dab Plays, Gopier Koya TV, Chocoholic, and Farouk Ahmad. I am so happy with my squad, Max.
Well, you know, I am, of course, supporting Team Argentina, right? Messi with Spreen. But come on, I mean, Mini Minter, his team is absolutely cracked. You got Revo, Diego, and Lil Boy. You just got pros. You got a world champion in Revo on the side there that was playing for Alpha 7 last year in PMGC. Then outside of that, you got Guizao, Obscure. You got Carrillo later on too. Come on, this is looking absolutely stacked. But it doesn't matter, Hotchooks, because team number 10 will be taking home the win, led by Spree himself, one of the, not even superstar of YouTube, you have to say it's a mega star of YouTube, with his squad of Level Low, Loop Power, and Piscu. And then all the other captains, you got Safita, Hida PUBG Mobile, El Tony PUBG, Marcy, Nickwick, El Loco Santi, and Valak. And I'm especially happy to see so many of the NA pros in particular, Hotchooks, as an esports caster myself. You got Baton, Elementrix, those guys, Necessary in particular. So those guys also going to make sure to elevate that gameplay to the next level.
Yes, they are, man. I ain't gonna lie, though, dude. Your squad looking good, all right? But when I saw mine, I said, sweet. Baby, we're looking stacked. So I'm so stoked here, right? The one thing I love about this particular event is we're doing something different, right? We're so used to, casting esports events, seeing those 64 teams, but now we're seeing a 32 versus 32, and we'll get into the nitty gritty of it, kind of explaining exactly how it's going on here. But I know you guys are in for one heck of a show.
It's going to be really exciting to see how things go down because normally you have teams of 4, but now we've got teams of 32 going down, which that's going to be very exciting to see how that works out. And also we've got some extra rule sets and we're not going to spoil it just yet. We'll have a graphic later on trying to explain it, but teams of 32, you need to make sure you know who's an ally and who's an enemy, seeing the jerseys, because otherwise that confusion might cause a little bit of an issue for your team.
Yeah, well, man, it's going to be really, really fun to see here. We're going to have an interview with Mini Minter in just a second, so we'll be excited to hear from him. But before we get into that, one big boss is entering the battlegrounds, and that is the Ninetales, Max, man, and he is not playing around in this one.
Yeah, Ninetales, also known as Kurama, if you are the homies right there. But with that said, let's jump right into the interview, Hot Chicks. Let's go.
Let's get it going. Mini Minter, welcome to the show, buddy. I know you got to be so excited for this one. I know you can't hear me right now. I know you will in just a little bit, but it's all good, dude. You can see him down there. He's excited. He's pumped up for this one, and I know he's ready to go, Max.
Oh yeah, he's ready. Spree not going to be here, but that's because he's scrimming right now, Hot Chooks. He's getting ready to take home the win, getting ready to drop all those ninjutsu techniques in the lobby. So that's why Mini Minter also repping, the t-shirt. He's ready. He's got the red colors of Portugal to take it home. So of course, with his roster, he's going to be looking quite good. But yeah, he's fully red, ready to go here on Erangel.
You ready, brother? Can you hear us? Maybe not just yet, but it's okay, dude. It's all right. He's ready. I saw him instantly pick up that jersey. I thought he was able to get us. But you know what? It's all good. I know that he's so stoked for this one. We got actually a chance to talk to him right before the match started. We got to actually enter the battlegrounds, get a game with him, and I know he's pretty stoked for this one for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I do feel bad because we were playing together. We dropped in a Ninja School Academy, and we got squad wiped. We got 1v3'd by some random guy just camping in a corner. I feel like we kind of lose street cred at that moment, Hot Chooks, in the eyes of Mini Minter. So it's fine, but now we're not playing, so we can't lose any more street cred than we already have. It's okay.
Look, dude, it happens, all right? What we were doing was we were trying to teach him, right, the respawn factor. Guys, okay, when you drop into one of those areas, if you get taken out, don't worry, you're not out of the game just yet. So we wanted to show him the fact that, yeah, it's okay, right? You can go hot drop. It's safe because you're going to be back in the game even if you do end up eliminated.
It's always going to be an issue if you can't use those ninjutsu techniques, and that's why we went out so early, is because you were making sure you understood all of the abilities, etc. And especially, we're talking about the abilities in particular, Hot Chooks, which are very important, but I would say the one single most important thing this update has to offer is the ninja run, Naruto run, right? You have so much mobility. Even if your spray is as good as a pro player, which you have a few pro players in this lobby, so it's going to be truly tested to its limit, hitting your target is just incredibly tough. So that ability is just going to be spammed to no end.
Yes, it is. But before we get into that, we got a video to break things down. Let's go ahead and kick it on over to that, and we'll be right back.
On Erangel, Mini Minter and Spreen each lead a 32-player squad into a best-of-3 showdown to decide the GOAT. The losing side must wear their rival's jersey, live on the spot. It's a battle for pride. The deadliest player with the most eliminations takes the golden boot. But here's the twist. Friendly fire is on. Each side hides an undercover squad. And among those undercover players, the one with the most eliminations against their own faction claims the golden ball. Watch live for your shot at a signed jersey, football, and more prizes. July 12th, 8 p.m. UTC +0. The GOAT is yours to decide. 2 legends drop in.
And we're back there. So you got to see the breakdown. As a matter of fact, yeah, if you didn't notice, stay in this stream all the way up to the end because we're going to be giving away some insane prizes, in-game items, as well as a signed jersey, signed football. It's going to be so sick. But here are the rules, Max.
Yeah, here are your rules, and make sure to check it out in depth if you understand how the entirety of today's BO3 matches are going to be going down. Of course, we've got 2 teams of 32 16 squads per side, which is going to be just full of duos, basically. And then you're looking at your win conditions. You want to try and make sure you get 2 wins under your belt, even if it is 2-0 at the very start, Hot Troops. We're still going to play match 3 for the memes, for the lols at the end of the day. But especially one thing out of this that's going to be very interesting and kind of dictating the early stages for these squads and what loot they're going to get is going to be the drop zone and the coin toss, which we might not have the coin toss here, but if you go between zone A, which is going to be on the eastern side, or zone B, which is going to be on the western side, your loot is going to change drastically, especially if you have access to those central drop locations themed around the Naruto IP.
Yes, indeed. And one thing is going to be really interesting is those spies. That's right. That one spy squad that is going to be in those 32 players looking to disrupt things. And as a matter of fact, we have a prize for the spy team or spy player that gets the most eliminations. But these are the drop zones, all right? You got drop zone A on the right, drop zone B. Now, looking at these different splits, I got a favorite drop zone B here, Max, man. There's a lot of big POIs in it.
I mean, come on, you got the School Hot drop, you got the one north of Rosockelson, the hidden Leaf Village Center. It's so good, man. You get so much great loot there, and in particular, it's not all about the loot, but these new POIs that have been added for Update 4.5 are where also you're going to find a major portion of all of these ninjutsus we've been hyping up, and we're going to talk a little bit more in depth as we jump into our very first game very soon. So all those ninjutsus are kind of broken, so you want to drop there if you want to get them under your belt, Hot Troops.
Yeah, I'm excited to see, right? How are we going to see 32 players working together here? We're going to see like one mega squad push. I don't know. But this is what a lot of these guys are going to be fighting for here. The Golden Boot Award. The player with the most eliminations wins that Golden Boot Award. And the undercover player with the most enemy faction eliminations wins the Golden Ball. And they will be able to choose, right? One of the awards, either that signed jersey or that signed football. And, oh, man, I don't even know which one I would choose. Which one would you go for, Max? The jersey?
The ball is really cool, but I feel like the jersey, because it's very easy, just frame it on the wall and it's super presentable, looks really nice in a collection. So I would go jersey. What about you?
I think I kind of would do the same, to be honest. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah, I really would, dude. Especially, you know, if it's a Portugal jersey, I'll be pretty stoked for that. But man, you know, we got a glimpse at Mini Minter there earlier. I know he's so stoked for this. Spreen was just like, nah, I'm gonna get into the game. I gotta be locked in for this one here because it's pretty intense, right? 32 versus 32. We're gonna see one squad drop to zone A, the other drop to zone B, and then just battle out here towards the end. But I think you're right, Max. I think when it comes to this mode in particular, grabbing those ninjutsu items are gonna be just so crucial.
Yeah, it's going to be very important, of course, to get all of those ninjutsu abilities. And in particular, one you want to try and get for yourself, if you can, is going to be the reanimation jutsu, which is if your entire team got eliminated fully of the game, even if they got recalled, you have an extra life available. But you got to find that reanimation jutsu. I've played maybe since this update came out, Jukes, like 30, 40 games, and I found it in one game. It is extremely rare, but if you do get it and your entire squad gets wiped by Mini Minter, because we played with him, he's kind of a clutch master, then you can get your full squad back into the game and then try and 1v4 Mini Minter again and fail again, maybe. But it is a really good item, so I would, if I were anyone here, I would try and split drop and just find it as early as possible because it really dictates how your entire game could unfold.
Hey, just hit them hand signs and then pow, the whole squad is back. We love to see that there. But dude, you know, one thing that I really like about seeing especially events like this is, yeah, we have, you know, some icons in the PUBG Mobile gaming world, in the streaming YouTube world in general, but we also got some of those pro players coming in the mix, right? And so for people who like to enjoy these updates, this is a great opportunity to see what it's like to see like the pinnacle of some of the top players in the game utilize some of these items. Like, who knows, like we'll actually may get a glimpse at seeing some new metas develop, right? Some players utilizing some of these ninjutsu arts in ways that we didn't expect. So that's one of the things I'm also keeping my eye on out here for.
I do wonder if we're going to see the pros like maybe Revo, like, oh, please, can we have substitution jutsu in the game right now? It would be fantastic. But you know what is also in the game right now? It's going to be the Naruto Japanese basic voice pack right now, which you can get for 7 days. There are 400 available. Enter the code GOATFIGHTGO, and you will get it on your account right away. But again, be quick. Only 400 of those are available. And Hot Jukes, this is not all. We got a lot more giveaways happening throughout the entirety of the stream, so do stick around, especially towards the end.
You heard them. Get it quick because they're going to be going like that. And then all the way at the end, we're going to have a big giveaway as well. So a lot of fun stuff coming up. And we got those matches coming in today, right? So remember, folks, for those who may be just tuning in here for the first time, we got 3 matches. That's right, 3 matches here. It's the best out of 3. Now, if we do see a team, right, go back-to-back winner chicken dinners off the rip, we're still going to play that 3rd match, so we're going to be able to see just how it goes there towards the end. But, you know, I think at the end of the day, Max, if you really want to just shut things down quick, go for the sweep, you got to try your best in those first 2.
Yeah, I mean, you got to try and end it as early as possible. And as you said, you'll still go for match number 3, but then you can just kind of mess around. If you want to just troll enemies with the ninjutsu abilities and just flex how good you actually are, then you could do it because you pretty much already secured the win for yourself. But you got to be careful. Like, both teams have insane clutch potential. I mean, we were looking at a test match earlier where Defender was literally up against, what was it? Almost 10 players in heaven next to Yasnaya Poliana and getting fully surrounded in squad house. And man, he was clutching up with the DBS and with the Molotovs and the grenades. Maybe we'll see something similar here, but got to be careful. One player in a lobby like this could make a massive impact, especially if he has the reanimation jutsu.
Yeah, and you know what? There's kind of an advantage here, right? Considering that let's say if a player is trying to go into a 1v10 situation, well, at the end of the day, you have an idea of who you don't want to shoot at, right? By just looking at their jerseys, right? So you know who's in your team, obviously, but the rest of your squad, they kind of do look like enemies, right? But you got to keep an eye out on those jerseys. So let's say if you have a player in a 1v10 situation, it's going to be a little bit confusing for those 10, right? Because they're going to be hearing footsteps all over the place, kind of wondering, well, who's my enemy? Who's my friend? You know what I'm saying? So, like, it could give that one singular player, especially with all those crazy Naruto runs and everything, a shot to make, like, a play we've never seen before.
It's time to clean your glasses if you want to make sure you spot which jersey is from which squad, because otherwise the confusion is going to be insane. And you say that Hodgix was out without even adding the fact that we're going to have spies added to the mix. Is like, he has the right jersey, but he's shooting at me, but is he an ally or an enemy? I don't know what's going on. It's really confusing. And actually, as we talk about the spies, I kind of want to focus on this because it's a really big aspect of this tournament. If you were a spy in this particular mode, right, Hodgix, Naruto themed, etc., 32 versus 32, same settings, what would be your strategy as a spy to ruin the day of the team you're impersonating as?
Well, I think that, okay, my strat would be immediately, like, working together. Like, you don't want to give yourself away, right? So, like, join up with everybody. And then I would definitely want to see right at the end, right? Just try to bust down those shots and ruin everything, Max. But we're going to be interesting to see the drops. I am hearing that those drops are going to be decided here, right? So from my understanding, Team 10, your squad, will be going to Zone A. So Team 7 has got Zone B, baby. So I got to give the advantage to Team 7 going into this one.
I have to agree. Right now, Zone B is looking way more powerful because you got 2 main central themed drop locations near Skull and Rozok, which is great, as you said, just to get also your weapons. It's all your loot, your gear, and in particular, getting all of those ninjutsu techniques. So right now, that central position of the map is going to be huge for you, Hodgix, but our team is so good, it doesn't matter. Argentina will still come out on top and prevail here on the Naruto themed mode.
There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, well, it looks like we are going to have a little bit of a swap here, all right? So just to kind of really reiterate things, for game number 1, my squad will be going to Zone B, but it looks like things will be switched up for Zone 2, so things will be nice and even, right? Now, if we do end up in a 3rd match, it will be going back our way, but still, I think, you know, if you got a good squad on your team, no matter where you drop, you should be able to make things happen. But the fact that Zone B's got a few of those extra little, you know, especially the tuning exam, right? A lot of those different drop spots are going to be really clutch.
I mean, tuning exam is going to be very interesting to go to for the loot. Not really for the loot itself, because you don't really get weapons, etc. over there. It's all about the ninjutsu technique, and you can get the cloning technique, which I don't know how much you've used that one in particular, Hodgix, but it basically clones yourself. You can do up to twice, I believe. And it replicates your movements perfectly, so it's really hard for an enemy to know exactly what the hell's going on there. And also, you can teleport to one of the locations of your clones and just completely catch off guard your enemies. So I would say if you are a spy going in this mode and you can get the cloning jutsu, that will be the best way to just completely shock the enemy team you're trying to impersonate, because, oh, he's in that position, swaps to another clone, you take him down, where did he go? He disappeared, maybe survives. That is the best way to literally disrupt the entire game plan of those players you're going up against.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, when we played that match with Mini Mentor, that's how I got taken out, right? I saw a player who flicked headshot on him, and then he just disappeared. I was like, wait, what? And then boom, just got straight beamed in my ear, and I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. But yeah, it's so cool, right, to bring in all these different little X factors into the game. And in general, right, this update has just been wild. Naruto has really been one of the most phenomenal collaborations. I love how you see even the tried and true areas like Pachinki. It's the same areas, but it's just altered just enough, right, to really bring in that Naruto feel, which is great. But at the end of the day, I want to know what you think, Max, when it comes to the Ninetales entering the battleground. Do you think we're even going to see it taken out this entire event?
Unfortunately not, because it requires a lot of team synergy to take it down, and I feel like some of the players here are going to play together for one of the first few times, right? So the synergy might not be there, because Ninetales, if you do one slight mistake, it literally puts his paw right on your face, squad wipe, you're done. So I would say it's not a good idea to go for it, but it depends on the circle. If the circle actually centers up around the spawn location of Kurama, then actually it could be kind of forcing teams to take the fight against Ninetales, and they just can't really dodge it. But what could happen, and this is why I'm hoping we're going to be witnessing in this game, or maybe one of these 3 matches today, Hot Jukes, is Ninetales is in the center of the circle, and these 2 teams of 32, well, with the spies, but you get my point, are just kind of pushing up in the center of the circle, and they're all shooting at Ninetales from 2 different angles without fighting each other. Then if that happens exactly in that way, maybe Ninetales gets taken out. Otherwise, I don't really think so. But what are you thinking?
Dude, I think it's going to be dangerous to even go for the Ninetales here, because imagine you're going for the Ninetales with, let's say, 15, 16 players, right? And you're putting in some good work on it. That could be like a dangerous opportunity for the spies to just take everybody out, right? Just all of a sudden just start getting eliminated, because even if the spy runs up to Kurama and gets wiped out, he's going to re-land back in and do a different spot. So you think you have an idea of where the spy is, but then all of a sudden he's gone. It could definitely make things interesting, right? So that's a big factor. By the way, guys, thank you guys for being so patient. We're going to get into game number 1 in just a minute. But for now, Maxman and I are going to be theory crafting around this update, because Kurama is no joke, and these teams and these players are no joke. I wonder how many eliminations Mini Mentor's even going to be able to get. Not the fact that he's not a great player, right? But the team he's surrounded by is wild.
Yeah, I feel like the biggest threat to Mini Mentor this game is going to be his team, in the sense that they're not going to let him get any eliminations. Maybe we need to call Revo, maybe before the game starts, Hodgix, and just say, chill, put your foot off the pedal just a little bit, just a smidge. And let him do something, because otherwise Revo's going to pull a 360 no-scope 400 meters away, and you're like, what just happened to me? So hopefully Mini Mentor's going to have an opportunity to do something here, because he's also got Diego and Lil Boy, which are all top-tier, global-level players in PUBG Mobile esports. So he's going to have a bit of a tough one. But Spreen also talked about his team earlier, right? Maybe not on the level of like Revo, etc., because of course you're talking about PMGC champion level right there, but still looking really solid, and with the best team from NA, which is the Wolves, you got Necessary, etc. That could be good enough. And also, sure, the pro players are really strong, Hot Jukes, but with the ninjutsus added to the table, maybe that's what these players need to really outplay some of the best player here in the globe.
Yeah, and that's a big factor of this too, right? Because a lot of the pro players, obviously, they're great at the game. But a lot of them are focused more on just the esports side of things, right? So they're doing scrims every day. How is it going to be like for them adapting to this mode, right? The way I'm going to guess is, even if you have a pro player, they adapt on the fly like this, okay? But I have a feeling like game 1 is going to be that adjustment game, kind of like trying to figure things out. And then game 2 is where things are really, really going to kick off.
Yeah, because you could say, oh, we had scrims, we had test matches, which we did. But literally, when we were looking at their POVs, they were just emoting most of the time. So I don't think it was taken that seriously. I feel like really game 1, as you said, is going to be the true test match for these guys to know how the synergy is going to work out, with the rule set put in place for the football season GOAT fight. And yeah, it's going to be a bit of a tough one for the first match. But after that, I feel like teams are going to kind of get into the flow of things. But then you say that, Game 2, you swap the drop location, so your entire game plan you set up for Game 1 is kind of ruined for Match 2, Hotchukes. It's really a tough one.
Well, I think I heard in my ear that the Game 1 is starting, and here we go. We already see some of the players straight zooming on this one. And those are some of your squads there. I see those Argentina jerseys. But who is going to win this one? Let's get this going, Max.
Let's send it. Yeah, look at that Naruto run. They're so quick. They're so speedy. Try and spray that at 300 meters away with an M4 and AUG. I'm telling you, he ain't working. And also, as you drop down, even if you don't get a weapon instantly, Hotchukes, you do get 20 shurikens you can throw as your Naruto running. So I know it's normally called ninja running, but I think Naruto running is just a little bit more, accurate really with this theme mode. So yeah, those shurikens, if you have no loot whatsoever, could come in clutch pretty significantly.
Well, here we go. It's match number 1 of the PUBG Mobile football season GOAT fight. Who is going to be the greatest of all time? It's Team 7 representing Portugal and Team 10 versus representing Argentina. And it is a southern plane path. That is going to be a rough rotation for your team, Max. That's got to go to Zone A.
This is terrible for my team. This is the worst. It literally, the plane path is only in your area of the map in Zone B. Zone A, nowhere to be seen. You're literally forced to extend your drop location over to the southern beaches next to farm. So I'm not loving it here for game number 1, but you know what? Looking at the drop locations, do also keep in mind we do have spies joining the mix. So if you see a few players in blue joining some players in red, that is why, because they are cheeky little ninjas trying to take down everyone around them.
Oh, those dangerous ninjas here. You can see, so we can officially announce who the spies are here for game number 1. For my squad, right, Team 7, it's going to be Federal, Copier TV, for Yubaba, and Soul. And for you, Max, man, for Team 10, it's Elementrix, Massey, Next 7, and Groan. And I'm pretty excited about that.
I mean, you got Federal as a spy that's going to be quite dangerous for it, but we're going to be in this hospital-themed drop location area. It's going to be Mini Minter's POV with the AKM though, and of course, looking at his squad mates, Diego on the front line, instantly picking up power. That is an instant flush secured. Mini Minter couldn't get it again. That is the main threat, is that they're just going to steal everything, but no loot in the hands of Spreen, and he's going to be taken on out. Not much to really do up against their squad.
Please.
Wait, oh no! Oh no! Dr. Chemist!
You can see, you saw his team players standing in front of him saying, Mini Minter, stop, wipe the blood off your mouth, calm down. He's locked in. What can I say here, folks? You gotta watch out. But they hear some steps. They're looking on over. Oh, nope, he sees some more of his players. Taking his way. Oh, maybe he knows there's a spot. Maybe he knows. He can sense it.
He's a bit suspicious. Look at this guy. Oh, Mini Minter, he's really locked on. He's like, oh, wait a minute. Why is he moving around this? Oh my God, he got him! How did he know?
How did he know?
What?
He could sense the genjutsu here.
He sensed the chakra was very dark. He was like, oh, this is an evil man. how did he
kept him in check real quick.
We need to ask him in the interview later on if we get him back, because I have no idea how he pulled that off. I feel like even his pro player squad mates are like, bro, how did he do that? They might even think he was not a spy. He was like, you killed an ally, but no, actually, he was an enemy, for real.
He literally was a spy. Like, he's on the list. That is crazy. Oh, man. He's like, there's something off with this Portugal jersey. It's just a little smidge to the left. I mean, Mini Minter, for those that don't know him, one of the sidemen, just a huge icon in the YouTube football world. So if anyone's going to spot anything off, it's him.
Most definitely. You say if you don't know him, I feel like you would live under a rock if you don't know Mini Minter. I've been especially looking at a lot of his content where he's opening cards, because I love my cardboard collection, so I'm really enjoying his content recently. But yeah, we'll see if those opening pack skills will help his fingers slide on the screen and get a few nice eliminations here. As Groen, as we saw earlier, was also taken on out. He did bleed out slowly in that position, so that's one spy. Not fully out for the entire game, right? Something you did mention earlier, and we did have a bit of a conversation earlier, is that even if you do get taken out, in this mode, you have so many opportunities to get revived. I wouldn't be too scared. One elimination means nothing in this Naruto-themed mode.
Well, right now they're keeping an eye on each other. These are a team. Oh, nope. He sends something off. He takes them out. He's wearing the Naruto outfit. He's like, no, I don't care what outfit you're wearing. It's either the Argentina jersey or you're out of here. So Pita, not playing around.
Hey, Naruto is from Argentina. He's on the Argentinian team. You know, it's Messi. And right behind Messi is Naruto. So he should have known. I feel like he didn't do his research right there. He's quite unfortunate. But no, yeah, definitely.
Hey, good job, Sofita. That's all I got to say. That was a great play.
It was a good play. It's good attempt to take it down. The main character, literally, right? And also because it was outside of one of the theme locations, that means they don't get instant recall. They need to actually get recalled out of recall tower or with the reanimation jutsu, which I don't know if anyone's going to be able to find because it's such a rare occurrence. The drop rate of that item is incredibly slim. I was looking at the POV of Sonic, one of the pro players of NA. We'll see if he can put up the numbers as Portugal going to go for the wide eastern rotation, and they might actually look for a crash.
Here we go, though. Here we go. Team 7 battling it out there. Sofita getting knocked. And now the rest of Team 10, hearing these shots, are going to have to go and help out their teammates. And it is some of them A7 players making it happen. Rohan getting knocked back in return, but Diego shuts that down real quick. So here they go for the res. Slonic on the push.
Oh, yeah, this is feeling like a mini-man's PMGC. Slonic, though, pushing it around the corner. Will he get the knock? He does find Diego. That's 1 and 2. Nice elimination secured. Slonic popping off. And keep in mind also, despite his players being taken on out, if he makes his way to recall tower, could get them back on their 2 feet nice and healthy in this match, which there is one available just northeast of him. You can see on the minimap. But is going to be guarded by someone. But it's not a spy. I always have to second guess. It's like, is it a spy or not? No, it is indeed an ally. Wait, does he know?
He's looking. He's waiting. Yeah, he's waiting. He's like, oh wait, are you friend or foe? Oh, thank goodness. He's like, nice. Thank goodness, I'm safe. Okay, so now get in the vehicle, head to those recall towers, and get your team back up.
That is going to be the name of the game. I thought you might want to eliminate him because he had a super cool supercar. It's like just trying to yoink it, which is what I would do. If I can't get the skin myself, I'm just going to steal it from anyone, even allies. Like Niptura always has supercars, and I just take her down. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry, misclick. And then I just yoink whatever vehicle skin she has. That is just the way to do it. As Mini Minter, quick picnic next to Gatka Field, then committing to the Naruto run. He's using all the mechanics, everything, but keep in mind, 2 of his teammates, Rohan and Diego, are out of the picture. Will Mini Minter save the day and make his way to that recall tower west of Pachinki?
Well, we saw him do some recalls when we practiced with him the other day, so he definitely knows how, that's for sure. And he's gaming. He's got 2 eliminations already, so he is not playing. Now, on the side of Spreen, we could see them here with this squad. Not getting active just yet. Right now, they've just been looting up, getting everything set for this game, and you can see Spreen right there. Just take it in the view. Getting ready for the action later on.
Same with the Vector too. Very underrated weapon, but you do need to find an extra mag, extended mag, if you want to really make full use of that weapon. Here, Slonic though, player from Portugal, is going to be right around the corner. Slonic trying to make his way down. Good parkour move as the nade is going to be pinned out, but the rest of Argentina is going to be joining up onto Slonic. That's going to be turning it into a 1v4. Nuths, a sub player from A7, now going to get completely cornered. What a good nade. Sonic gets it done. And that's going to be Portugal down an extra member here. 29-28, though, of course, the revives are coming into play, Hot Jukes, but so much non-stop action. I am loving it here.
It is getting close, and Slonic is not playing. Now, he goes for the nade, but then realized it is his teammates. This is what we're talking about here. Oh, never mind. He goes for the shot and goes for the thirst. Take him out, Slonic. Get it done.
I don't care who you are. I'll take you down. Okay, did we tell Sonic how the tournament works? I don't feel like he knows. Maybe
he's looking at his teammates, being like, "What have you done, dude? What have you done?" Hey, he needs the ammunition. He's gonna get it. He's gonna get it one way or the other.
I need to get Slonic in a voice chat after this and just like, bro, that's not. Come on, I'm supporting you guys. This is not how you're supposed to play it. Oh, he's looking at the Ferrari skin, though. Ooh, okay. As you look at some of the abilities on the bottom right side of your screen, if you want to know exactly what is new coming in Update 4.5 in PUBG Mobile, it's going to be the Flying Raging Jutsu, which is currently not available in-game. It's coming out in just a few days, I believe. So do keep an eye out for that one. That is going to be a great repositioning tool available. So if you want to make it on rooftops, etc., that is going to be an item that literally in Update 4.5 Hot Tricks is going to be meta-defining.
Oh, yes, it is. I can't wait to be throwing some flying Raijins teleporting all over the place. That's going to be one heck of a ride. But even without it right now, this update has just been incredible to play. Such a blast. But now we're looking on over here to this squad here. We see Valak rocking that Argentina jersey. This is over on the side of Milta. So everybody just getting ready here for that end game. I can't wait for it, Max. It's going to be one heck of a ride as we get here towards the end.
I just realized, actually, this would be really bad if a player didn't download skins. And he's like, everyone is just not wearing a jersey.
No way. That's possible.
Maybe that's what Slonic did. Maybe that's what Slonic did. He's like, nobody's wearing a jersey. And he just forgot to click the download button. I don't know. Though, we do have a little bit of a spy situation happening here. Yanma.
Yes.
I don't know what he keeps getting the attention of everyone. Everyone's just looking like, looking kind of suspicious. Mini Minter did take him out earlier. Will that happen twice in a row?
Is he going to take the shots? That's the question. So, Groan rocking the red jersey, but a spy. Come on, Yamna. I know you can sense that there's something wrong. Turn around. Just be careful. No. Okay, Groan playing the long con here. Waiting it out.
Allies.
Getting the trust of my sweet, sweet squad. Yamna, be careful.
He's taking them to their home base. And then he's going to drop a grenade in there, a C4, and take down everyone. I mean, we did have a show match earlier, a test match, Jukes, where we had, what was it, maybe 10 players emoting in a very small area on the map.
Whoa!
So a one grenade could actually get a lot of work done. And everyone in Portugal having a party at church, west of Pachinki. Oh my goodness, you got Ace Lawrence, you got Rolex, you got Guizao, you got Juancho. So many big names all in one building, Hot Jukes. We never thought you'd see it happen, but it's happening here in a football season. Goat fight. Let's go.
We got our team captain there, Mini Minter. Hopefully he's giving some good comms to his team, getting a plan in order. Meanwhile, you got the legendary Borbay. I was so excited to see his name here in the game. Keeping an eye out on this side for his entire squad.
He's the front line. He be scouting for real. Trying to get a bit more insight. As here we go, looking at Ninetales. Oh, now Kurama. Now, this is a beast and a half you want to take down. So far, no one making it over there, realistically. So he's not going to be tempted. No one tempting the demon. As Groan is still alive and he's still working out, yet undetected, surviving. The spy mission is working out perfectly. And he's being brought right to church. He's going to be... You saw the POV earlier. We saw it with all the players. He's being brought right here.
Groan, don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, Mini Minter's going to see him again. He's like,
Mini Minter's going to be like, nope, this is it. I saw this Spartan element. I know who you are. Oh, boy. Let's see. Yeah, because Groan's being brought by some players that are not on his team, so they have no idea. Okay, we're going to see the zone. It's going up to the north side here, and now all bets are off. Definitely seeing a little bit of a difference. Actually, no. We're seeing both Team 7 and Team 10 really, really group up here. But we could definitely see the Portugal side of things having a couple of spies in the mix. Little specks of blue where they shouldn't belong.
Your spies are terrible, Jukes. You have no spies in my midst. And we have 2 spies in the center of your squad. There's going to be Team 7. Look at some of their win. But we did see the circle for a split second there, Hot Jukes, right? And we're looking especially at this position near school. It's going to be a straight-up gatekeep situation happening for Team 10. Spreen leading the charge with every other player on his squad. But one advantage you do have, and I have to be honest here, it's an advantage in numbers, though. Defender with the nade onto Spreen. He's not even a spy, I believe. What was that for?
Maybe he just, a little desk pop, you know what I'm saying? Just making sure those nades work. Maybe he was thinking that it had that Rasengan, beautiful skin, and he wanted to test it out. I don't know what he's doing. But now we're seeing Team 7 on the move. We're up a few points here, 31-27, but anything can happen.
But Groan is still there. Actually, I believe Groan must be feeding information right to the rest of his team. He's like, guys, they're pushing right now. They're making their way to the Leaf Village Center. Keep an eye out. He's just got a marker and just telling everyone in his squad where they're positioned at every point in time this game. That is a good spy. Give him a pay rise. He deserves it.
Look at this. Mini Minter. I love this, right? He saw a buggy of his own, but I do check this man's IG, and I know he's a huge F1 fan. So as soon as he saw, he's like, I don't want this dang thing. Get me in that F1 buggy. Heck no. I'd rather be on the back of this thing. So nice. I see you, Mini Minter. I see you.
He's seen all the supercars and he's seen also the Ferraris. He's like, okay, maybe I got to try and rank up to Conqueror, which I'm sure he could do. Give it enough time. Definitely achievable. As with the Orb is going to be Million. Getting a nice knock. Maybe we'll see if it's going to be confirmed down on the player of Argentina. As you have a little bit of a Q card here for the reanimation jutsu. Again, could it be huge in this game if it gets looted up? But so far, I have not seen it in anyone's inventory.
V22K getting a nice knock there on a level low. But this is going to get intense, folks. Here we go. We're going to get into the thick of it here as all these players have plenty of team members here to get everybody back up, looted, and set up for the rest of the match. And look at this. Very interesting from your squad here, Max. Setting up a bunch of these walls.
Yeah, the mud walls. I mean, right now, this item is just amazing. You have quite a decent cooldown of around 20-30 seconds, but you can use it as many times as you want, and it won't get destroyed unless literally someone shoots at it. So if you can actually put down a few of those, you can create a mini building on top of this main building, which would be crazy for Argentina. There you go, some of the players sending it forward. It's going to be Aspa from Team 7. Portugal looking to breach the front lines, and so far, it has been successful.
Let's go, Aspa, making it happen there with that AUG. He doesn't have very much ammunition left, though. Meanwhile, both these players, Level Low has been fighting this for a minute now. This is going to be over here near school. Level Low, you better be careful. Those are your teammates right there. And this is where things get interesting, right? Because it's very difficult to spot those squads from such a long distance. Lawrenson, though, he's like, oh, I got to help my squad out. And he does. Nice play.
Yeah. That was a good try to send it for Lawrenson, but unfortunately, you're in the open when all of Argentina's looking your way. Maybe not the safest option he went for, as now Asper starting to Naruto run his way through, trying to make it to the dead center portion of this building. Again, new building added for the collab with Naruto. It used to be school here.
Oh.
Now been replaced.
I like this.
Asper. Ooh, good position here.
I like this because nobody really knows he's there. There's so many random footsteps going around that I think that a lot of these players aren't even paying attention anymore, right? So they don't know that there's an enemy in their midst unless they actually see that red jersey in person. So I like the fact that Asta's kind of getting in the mix of this thing, just trying to make some plays.
Wasn't even supposed to be a spy, but he is kind of acting as a spy right now, as you said, because of all the footsteps happening. It's kind of hard to detect if there's an extra person that shouldn't be here in the first place. So you'll still see every once in a while the elimination feed lights up very lightly. But we still have 30 players alive for the side of Team 7. So sure, the fight was a bit hectic, but the recalls came through because we're still in stage number 4. So if you're eliminated, it's still not the end of the match for you. You still have a chance at redemption as Asper now making it down to the lower side of this building. And Argentina are looking to leave, but now they're all regrouping. Portugal dropping the C!
Everybody's dropping those, but Growan is there. You got to be careful, Mini Mentor. Spot him out. You're right. One nade from Growan could be so dang dangerous. He could win the whole thing right here.
Come on, Gruan, drop the nade. Come on, they all dropping the C. They're busy. They're busy emoting right now. Does he have a nade even?
My goodness.
I want to see his inventory. Mini Minter did not clock him yet. He has not remembered, I guess, that was the previous spy he took out. I don't even know if Mini Minter knows he took out a spy earlier. He might be completely unaware. He just thought he was a straight up enemy. He sees the helmet, but no idea, Hot Jukes. It works out. Groan, round 2 is working out exactly as he planned.
Dude, that would have been a perfect time for a nade. I ain't gonna lie, dude. If you would have just like ran into a building far away enough to like them not to hear the pin and just chunked it, he could have gotten so many eliminations. And they wouldn't have really known unless somebody saw that nade come from that direction.
Yeah. Oh, they spread apart now. Okay, now the nade play, not a good option.
That was the chance. We're looking at him right now. Let's see, when is he finally gonna strike here?
What would be a kind of scary situation, Hot Tricks, is if literally all of the players of Argentina get eliminated, including all of the spies except for Groan. And then they kind of got this moment where they're trying to see who is the spy, right? And they're taking out player one by one to get the win, as now Diego back into apartments next to school. Gonna try and clutch it up. He did get eliminated here early on, and you know what? He's gonna have that happen once again. Only Mini Minter remains on his team. Can he go for the reset? I'm not sure. Maybe he already got the recall and they got eliminated more than once. If that's the case, Mini Minter might be left as a solo for his team.
Wow, I'm surprised the whole team just said, I guess maybe he was like, I'm going to go hang out with the big group over here. You stay there, and the rest of the squad just got active. but maybe a little too active now. Yeah, Mini Minter all by himself when it comes to his team in particular, but surrounded by a bunch of Portugal jerseys.
Yeah. So many
Now, no
saves
longer. He's
being
running.
dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ronaldo would be proud of that moment for sure.
Yes, he would. Yes, he would.
Oh, things calming down quite a
Indeed.
bit now. Nobody really wanting to push up. We are going to be seeing some players making it to the Valley of the End, which is the new hot drop here next to Yasnaya Poliana. But he spots Dab from a distance, and he's a bit suspicious
nice.
too.
Nice. I just saw in the feed, Million has spotted out some of these of his enemies here because he got Copier Kaya TV. I believe that is one of the spies. Maybe.
Should be.
Or Yubaba is as well. So both of those spies should be taken out.
I mean, they are spies, but they should be in the middle of Team Argentina. So actually, they are spies getting taken out by their own team, right? So
yeah,
well, that's quite unfortunate. So you're just eliminating your own spies. That's not okay. Well, a bit of an help. It's hard to know.
Not sure what's going on here. Yeah, just I think Million's just doing his own thing at this point. Maybe he thinks he's a spy. Who knows? Maybe he's been corrupted by the power of Messi. Yeah, you can see he's got 3 eliminations here, or we have 3 spy eliminations. So now we are getting towards the end game, Max. Nice shots there from B22K.
Oh, that was huge from B2. Well done. Trying to flush it out. He's going to find a bit of cover behind that buggy, but they're going to try and make that transition over the bridge. Looking for the rest. You do have Sonic over there. We saw him pull off an insane clutch in apartment earlier. It might take a bit more than just a solo push from Million, though, to take him down. But you know what? That's going to be Elementrix from under the wall, spotted by Million. Million just kind of farming up point after point after point. He is loving it and just dwindling the numbers of the enemy squad. As now Asper making it forward, makes it over the wall side, joined up by Million. It's going to be a 2-man push. Absolutely huge stuff happening in the elimination feed, and Slonic will get overwhelmed. That is going to be the end of the beans for him.
Yeah, meanwhile, we're looking at Groan still, the spy among the midst of these players. Taking his time, though, just gaining the trust of everybody. And that helmet is such a dead giveaway of who he is. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. But it's also so visible. Like, the first thing you see is not even the jersey, it's the helmet. I feel like it's so obvious that it's not obvious. Oh, this circle is insane for Portugal. We could be getting a Ronaldo win here for the side of Mini Minter. As everyone really from my squad, Argentina, Team 10, are going to be deep in Yasnaya Poliana. So wide Eastern rotate is going to be necessary. That push is not going to be easy to pull off.
No, it's not, especially when you got so much just red littered waiting for this push. And they are getting set up. Well, let's see what Team 10 can do. How are you guys going to handle the situation? Get in those vehicles, go for a nice wide Western rotate. But you got to get moving sooner than later. This is stage 4. 1 minute on the clock to decide where you're going to head. They're on the edge of the circle, but I think moving now is going to be the play for sure.
I mean, look at what your team is doing. Even though, again, I'm Team Argentina.
Oh,
your squad is being amazing. Of course, with the Naruto run, you can run over water. We did teach Mini Minter. Oh, they grow up so fast, Hot Shoes. He's using the tips we gave him.
I'm shedding a tear.
I'm
shedding a tear.
Oh, it's beautiful. Absolute beauty. It's beautiful. But no, they're actually using the high ground position of Valley of the End, which is a new location added to the game, as I mentioned earlier. Look at this elevation. Normally, you would never have that in Yasnaya Poliana, and this is only achievable because we are on update 4.5 collaboration with Naruto. Okay, I feel like this is game over for us. That position is just too damn strong, Hot Jukes. It's crazy.
I kind of wish this position was here all the time. I like it. You know, it gives a ton of high ground. Yeah, and it threatens Yasnaya so dang well. Let's see what we can do here as Pew Pew looking for those tight angles. Dab up close and personal, getting some shots down range. And yeah, man, all of Argentina down there in Yasnaya, and they are locked down.
I mean, this would be particularly bad for us because this is normally side A. So this is literally where we were dropping for Argentina. So this would be bad. The wall put down, though, and that's going to be Lou Power taken on out by Juancho and actually sending a player forward. Oh, my goodness. It seemed like Portugal wanted to go a bit more on the aggression side of things, but did not commit to the engage.
52K drove by, and they can't see it's him. So he's like, I'm getting shot by my own teammates here. I'm out of here. but that mud wall getting put up there completely eliminated Pew Pew sightlines. So yeah, there's an advantage, of course, to having these many players, but things can definitely get messy really quick.
It can get messy really quick.
Ah,
I don't know if you did
I
that
like
on
that.
purpose, but I was like, hey, I like that. Yeah, it was intentional. Yeah, that's pretty good. But looking at the POV of some of the play, oh, looking pretty bad though for Argentina. Team 10, one player, an ally taken on out, and that's going to be head out, flushed on out by Juancho. Juancho kind of disrupting the entire play, but this rotation is what I was expecting. I'm surprised it's happening so late. Got to step up the IGLing speed just a tad here as they're going for a wide eastern rotation outside of the urban area, making it over to the mountain next to Stolber, and actually able to find himself a great opening knock, and the circle's going to favor that rotation. Huge plays from Team 10. But look at the amount of players you have on your squad from Portugal, Hotchukes. Even though that was a great rotate, it still might not be enough.
I don't think so. I think we are locked and loaded. I don't see Grow on anymore, so I don't think we're set when it comes to spies. But who knows what's going to happen. Dab. Oh, getting peppered there. Nice shots. Tight peaks on the side of Argentina. You know, Aspa got that og, put it in that work. So your team was able to kind of find a little spot here, but see what they can do with it.
Yeah, able to get himself a little position. Juancho, really good position here to work with the back support from Million. This guy's been clutching up pretty much the entire game, but will it be enough to survive as Donya able to somehow tank those bullets and survive with an absolute slither of HP? That is absolutely huge for Portugal. As they actually, this squad, Asper, Donya, Million, and VT2K's got 13 eliminations, farming it up this match. Wow.
They are putting in the work. Million, I don't know how many of those are his own teammates or somebody else, but he's putting down some serious shots. Juancho holding that front line, and that's some great teamwork, though, because Juancho's not in their squad directly, so they were able to notice his jersey and allowed him to put in some work up close and personal. So great job on the side of Aspa and team.
Definitely some good plays. Oh, able to spot one.
Like, I want to res you, brother, but I can't.
Getting to, it's like, sorry, going too fast. Can't stop me right now, though. I'm seeing Defender, which has been an insane clutch player. Hodgix has got himself the MG3. If he's got a few more grenades in his arsenal, that could be huge because he's literally behind the entirety of your team, Portugal. So, come on, Defender. It's time to clutch it up for Argentina to take home the win. But everyone is going to start to converge around this location, so it ain't going to be too easy. He is going to be tested and pushed to his absolute limit. As Mighty Sky taking a bit of a beating there in the distance, but Defender, what is he going to pull out of his hat? What trick does he have available up his sleeve?
Let's see. He's got that MG3 like you mentioned. Oh, shotgun up close and personal. Juancho getting caught. And oh, it looks like he is going to get thirsty, but Pew Pew gets the revenge. Very nicely done. And that is it. So I believe there's only 3 survivors left. Dark Defender, unfortunately, not able to make a crazy play here with that MG3, just too overwhelmed by the presence of Mini Minter.
Yeah, I mean, without Diego, Lorenzen, and Rohan, he's still able to do so much work. 2 eliminations, as you stated earlier. So, Mini Minter, PMGC level, question mark? Maybe, but though he still has Groan, the spy is still there, still undetected. But actually, we are going to get to the end of the game, Hotrix, where Groan, being the sole survivor, they're not going to know he's going to be a spy. And they might all eliminate each other, turn it into a mini battle royale between all these Portugal-based players. And they could still win it. Even Masi, right, is going to be up there. So, who knows? The spies really could secure the win for Team 10. Come on, Argentina, for the win!
Oh, no. Masi. It's all about the spies at this point. It's spies.
It is.
Versus, it really is. It is just Masi and Groan. They have no idea who they are. But when are they going to finally pull the trigger? Maybe to the last zone? That would be a great idea. Just wait till the last circle, wait till everyone's grouped up, and then go crazy.
Everyone just going to start pointing fingers, but no, apparently it doesn't matter.
Okay, it doesn't matter. It is the match 1 winner. It is going to be Team 7. That's right. Captain Mini Minter leading the charge and surviving all the way toward the end. Very nice.
Yeah, well done indeed. You know what? I'm still going to give a lot of respect to our 2 spies from Team Argentina, really trying to go the entire distance, but it was still not going to be working out in the end, and even then with the numbers, it was looking pretty damn unlikely. But Mini Minter doing so much work, and from minute 1, literally, if we remember the hot drop in hospital, Hot Jukes, he spotted out a very suspicious spy in that location. So Mini Minter going absolutely crazy from the get-go and able to survive until the very end. Well done indeed, deserving of that first match win.
Hey, if I had a bingo card right here, Mini Minter being the last survivor, right, in the squad that he had, I don't think would have been on my list, but boom, throw the stamp on it. You can see this 1-0, Team 7 versus Team 10.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful stuff, and some really interesting fights. Asper in particular was looking really interesting. Even Million, I'm, you know what? I'm just realizing I'm hyping up all of your players, which I shouldn't be doing. Your players suck, Hot Jukes. My players are better, even though we did lose. But no. Our spies were the best, and they were pulling the Messi until the end. But unfortunately, it was not quite enough. But round 2, we're coming back. We're coming back, Hot Jukes. You're not going to get an easy 2-0. I'm telling you that much.
Hey. Scoreboard, baby. Scoreboard. 1-0. We'll take that all day long. It's my dream is finally coming true. Portugal beating Argentina. All right, so let's continue this on. Now things are going to change up a little bit though, Max, right? Because now we're going to see your squad head on over to Zone B. So let's see if that works out in their favor.
We're going to get all the good loot, man. Finally, that's what really took us down this game. We just didn't have the best weapons, right? So that was the issue. You got to blame the loot. You know, also, you got to blame something, but it was definitely not my players' fault because they're the absolute best compared to your measly team, whatever is that. So, yeah, loot was the issue. Now we're going to be on the left side of the map, meaning easy dub coming our way here. There's no way, Jose, we lose out on this one. It's going to be 1-1, and we're going to send it to a match 3, which we were regardless, but it really is going to have an impact as to who will be crowned the champions.
Yes, it will, because if we win this one, I mean, we got it in the bag. It's done and dusted, right? We'll go to a match 3 and just do a little celebration party, do our squeeze, and, you know, walk away with the cash here. But you're right. Now is the time. It's time for Team Argentina to clutch it up. And you do have the advantage, right? You are going to be landing in that Zone B area to the left side of the map. So let's see if maybe that's what it was. Let's see if that's what it was here. You are right, though, right? The spies were pretty dangerous there towards the end. I think if Groan would have thrown some nades just a little bit earlier, it would have just been crazy to watch. So I want to see here in the next game, teams, that are, especially the spies, to stop messing around and really get active nice and early.
Yeah, just loot up that utility. Not even Molotovs, really just purely grenades if you can. Or even you can use some of the ninjutsus to take them down if you've got a more offensive ninjutsu available right now, which there are quite a few. There's Rasengan if you want to try and clutch it up, but it doesn't one-hit KO. So you might want to do a nade into a Rasengan to maybe just combo everyone around you. That is going to be a way to do it, but still is looking incredibly tricky. But that's the cool thing about ninjutsu techniques, right? Just like in the show, you can combo abilities and actually really catch your enemies off guard. So we'll see if any of the spies will try and pull that one out.
It's all about them mind games, baby. Them mind games. By the way, let's go ahead and talk about the spies, all right? We have the list. We know who is going to be the spies here for this next one. But let's take a look at the highlights, and then we'll get into that. Hey, great look there at game number 1 here. Welcome back to the PUBG Mobile football season GOAT fight. I'm Hot Jukes here with Max, man. And we got to see, you know, Team 7, the Portugal side, go up 1-0 in that one. But let's get back to what we're talking about. Let's talk about the spies here for the upcoming match, all right? So the Team 7 spies, there's some pretty serious names here. We got Obscure, Chocoholic, Mighty Sky, and Rolex, okay? Rolex, I think, being the deadliest spy of all. I've played hundreds of games with this guy, and nobody on Earth has baited me more than Rolex, all right? Rolex saying, hey, let's push. Okay, I go run in the open, get knocked, and I see him just standing behind cover. spraying shots on there. So I think Rolex is going to be a deadly one for my sky. But you have some as well, Max.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy to see how that's going to be working out for them, because those are some big names here for the Spies. Though we'll see how things are going to be going out. We got all the giveaways happening today, of course, which is going to be incredibly hyped to see how things go down. But the other Spies also is going to be El Tony PUBG, Nahuel Boy, Riquel Me, and also Matias. So it's going to be very fun to see who's going to be taking home the win out of the Spies.
Well, it looks like we are going to do a big giveaway right now, guys. So I need you to start spamming the chat. That is right. Start spamming the chat, and we're going to find out who is going to win one of these physical items. That's right. A Portuguese signed football or an Argentina signed jersey. Okay. So I'm going to give you guys a couple seconds to keep putting in your names. Blow it up, blow it up, blow it up. Okay. Ready? 5,
Let's go.
4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. That is it. Okay, we're gonna give the people behind the scenes, right, a minute to decide who this winner is gonna be. But if you do win, make sure you keep your DMs open, and then of course tag us when you get it so we can see what it is you got. I'm so excited for this.
Yeah, I mean, right now, I would recommend if you do have a big house, then the football could be really cool. It could be a centerpiece in your living room. Otherwise, if you have a smaller place, maybe just get a jersey on the wall would look really pretty. Or it's just really based on which team you prefer, Argentina or Portugal. But of course, you would pick Argentina being the better squad here in the GOAT fight.
Hey, we're up 1-0, baby. Get that football. Put it right in the dead center of your dining room table, all right? I know that the wife would love to see that there. You know what I'm saying? It's for every dinner, just watching and just looking at that signature glisten in the sunlight. That'd be fun to watch here. But yeah, we're going to choose that winner, guys. And don't even worry if you don't win this one. There's going to be some ton of other giveaways here. So it's going to be fun to watch. But let's get it going. We're giving away stuff right after match number 1. Man, Max, it's been a great way to watch some PUBG Mobile action here. 32 versus 32 definitely didn't disappoint.
Yeah, it was really fun. I just realized you called me Man Max. You literally said my name the opposite way because you're saying Man and Max. It was like, oh, no, it's fine. It was like you said, oh, Man and Max. And it's like, oh, wait, that's my name, but like flipped. I just was like, wait a minute, that's really odd. But no, it was very fun that last game. I want to see what's going to be happening with the Spies, especially you did mention the side of your side, right? Team number 7 Spies. You got Rolex, you have Mighty Sky, Chocoholic, and Obscure. Obscure, for those you don't know, right? Currently a player for Alpha 7, which had a bit of a rough year, we could say, but is going to be very cool to see because he's got that fragging power to back up his play. So I feel like if he is in a situation we saw earlier, where he gets one nade to eliminate an entire army, a platoon of players from the enemy team, I feel like Obscure might just be the one to do it. Or as you said, Rolex, because he's a tricky fella.
Like so dangerous. All right, now looking on the other side, right? Yeah, I really do, man. Oh, how many times he's like, let's push together, and I just full send it, get knocked, and he just puts himself always 5 steps back. All right, 5 steps back. But we've decided the winner. It is Lucky Viewer 313 Bilal forever. So congratulations, my friend. Way to go. And again, once you go ahead and decide, let us know what you decide to win, and of course tag us whenever you do get that prize in. That is so sick. I hope you are excited, my friend.
Yeah, put an Instagram story and tag us. We want to know what you're going to be picking, and we'll be judging. If it's not Argentina, sorry, don't tag me. I don't want to see because my heart will be broken into pieces right now. No. And if it's Argentina, you pick do tag Hodrix because I want him to be green with envy. Because he just couldn't get the one he was wanting for. But anyways, also on top of that, if you didn't win this giveaway in particular, that's fine. There's still a second chance for you guys in the chat as you enter GOAT Fight M7 to get the 500 available Portugal jerseys right now in-game for 30 days. So make sure to enter it. There's only 500 available. So be quick or it might just disappear.
Yeah, that's a whole month long right there. So go ahead and enter that code, get some of the goodies. We got some more goodies to give away here, but I'll tell you what, we got 2 more matches in the mix here. We got, of course, Max and squad, right? All team Argentina headed over to the left side of the match, but they're gonna have some spies as well, okay? And the spies for this one are gonna be El Tony PUBG, Nahuel Boy. It looks like it's going to be Raquel Me and Matias 1P. All right. So that's going to be interesting to see. And hopefully we see some of them get some serious eliminations.
Yeah, I mean, the one play you want to keep an eye out for out of those four is going to be Tony, because he's not just Tony, he's El Tony, okay? That means he means business going into this one as the spy, El Tony. He needs a fedora or something. I don't know. It feels like it would fit with a name like that for some reason. But no, I'm really excited to see how they're going to be playing the part of the spies in this game. Because I was going into this tournament generally looking at the rule set, Hodrick. So like the spy's going to get spotted in like the first 2 seconds. There's no way they're going to be so suspicious. And Mini Minter did get it for a bit there. But actually, if you play the part right and you just Naruto running, emoting, doing the Su all over the place, you know what? Portugal will definitely see that you are a true ally. But actually, that's when you get them. So, yeah, the emote's actually the strongest weapon in the game so far.
Dude, honestly, I think that was the craziest play we've seen so far. Was Mini Minter somehow just getting the spy? I don't know, okay? I don't know. Like, let's be real. He probably just got in the match and was, like, trying to figure things out. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, just taking those shots, but it just so happened to be on a spy is wild. Now, if he did have some crazy sixth sense, that's even crazier. But still, like, to have that happen from our YouTube superstar right off the rip was fun to watch.
Yeah. Maybe he had a polygraph and he's like, "Are you the spy?" He's like, "No." Beep. Oh, instantly takes him out. He's like, "Oh."
He's like, how? He's like, what does Ronaldo say after a goal? And he's like, swoop, boom, just starts shooting. Right? Like, I love it. I love it.
It's like, you asked the other team, who's the best player in the world? Messi? Oh, no. Wow. Take it out. There we go. Now, you gotta do a few questions there to try and get them out so they show themselves in 4K, 120 FPS right now. That is going to be the main goal for you to eliminate those spies. But again, even if you do take out the spies early, we saw it happen last game, they can get revived multiple times. So they're really annoying spy. Usually, you take them out once, it's enough. But here, you have to take them out 3, maybe 4 times if they get recalled a lot in these games. So those spies are really just really annoying in these games.
Yeah, they're gonna definitely be some trouble, and that's the one thing too, is like when you have this game in particular, it's a little bit different in the size that you have 32 players on your team, but the reality is you still only have 4. Okay, so like you got to make sure you keep your whole squad alive, because it may feel like, oh man, I'm surrounded by a whole bunch of my team here. But if all 4 get eliminated, there's no revives anymore, right? So you got to make sure that your team still sticks together. And the other side of things, Max, is you almost got to guess what your other teammates are thinking, right? Because that makes me think of that drive-by from Vitu2K. He's like, oh, I got my whole squad up there on top, right? Let me drive in and see if I can get an off angle. But instead, his whole team just saw a car driving. It was just like, so things are gonna get dangerous, but game 2 is started. Let's get it going here, Max.
It's gonna go down here for the second time on Orangle with a Naruto themes mode. We'll see if Argentina, my boys, can bring it back to 1-1, or if it is going to be a 2-0 domination for your team, Hot Troops, which, let's be honest here for a second, it ain't gonna happen. So let's see how things are going to be going down in our second match here for Argentina, the Messi squad, as everyone, Naruto running their way around, just trying to get even more accustomed with the brand new mechanics update 4.5 brings to the table. Everyone ready to go into the plane? Come on. What's going to be happening here? Of course, the drop locations have been swapped. Hopefully, the plane is good for us this time, Hot Chooks. Last game, it was just mean. It was terrible.
Yeah, well, let's see how this one's going to go. Hey, it's match number 2. It's Vamos versus Tui. And we got a northern plane path here. Another great starting point for the teams dropping into Zone B. That's the left side of the map. And that is your side, Max. So Argentina having the advantage going into this one. But we got the advantage, baby. That's right. We are 1-0. Let's get it going.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good for you so far. But you know what? I do believe in my boys. Here you go, looking at the blue players exiting the plane, making their way towards Hidden Leaf Hospital. Also, Ninja Academy maybe very soon, which is also Ninja Academy on the west side of the map. So that is going to be Zone B. So actually, Argentinian players could be going over there if they really want to, but no, they're not going to commit to that location. They're looking at the map. Farouk Ahmad is going for southern rotation. Interesting, as they, if I'm not mistaken, are not the spies. So what is he cooking up over there in Quarry? I don't know.
I don't know. know. Maybe he's like, oh, maybe if I get maybe if I get a vehicle and drive on over, maybe that counts. I don't know.
Maybe he's hunting Ninetales.
Yeah, maybe that's what he is doing. Definitely not in the right side of the map, but interesting plays nonetheless. Now we are starting to see the rest of the squads. Hey, let's take a look here at Mini Minter. All right, he popped that parachute mighty early here, Max. Mighty
He's
early.
stretching it. It's fine. He's actually got to be a little bit careful. He's making it to one of the potential spawn locations of the Ninetales. I hope for him the Ninetales is not there, because otherwise he's stuck in a 1v1 against an absolute demon. So hopefully we'll keep an eye out on the elimination feed, but if we do see him pop up there, it might not be on the right side of the elimination feed, as Ninetales, you can see here in the middle of your screen, has appeared in some areas. If it is a sleeping Ninetales, you could actually get his power, maybe clutch it up once again. So Mini Minter, or he finds Ninetales and he's out, or he doesn't find him, or he does find him sleeping and he comes out absolutely OP, just like Naruto.
See what happens here, as we got a bunch of different players dropping in the Hidden Leaf Village, which is by far one of my favorite places in this game. You can see some of these players. Oh, that's Spreen. There we go. Spreen getting some of them ninjas, taking them out early. Meanwhile, look at that. It's Ron getting an elimination here off the rip.
Spreen taking out the rogue ninjas, which will spawn at random around you sometimes. So, which is one thing in your own games, if you are playing, everyone in chat, don't just try and camp in a bush, because sometimes when that happens, ninjas spawn around you and they kind of chip at your HP bar over time and you get eliminated. So make sure you pay attention to your screen, because they will literally eliminate you. It happened to me once. I had to take a quick bathroom break and I came back and I got eliminated, but it was not to players. It was to those cheeky rogue ninjas. So you got to be very careful. As Spreen being shared loot by his teammates. So beautiful. Really, anime, the power of friendship on full display.
The classic power of friendship. You can see Loot Power saying, hey, vamos, ven para acá, let's go. And they are getting ready to get moving here. And yeah, they're in the vehicle. Spreen is on the way, and he should be hopping in there any second now.
We're just hyping him up. Like, yeah, you did it. You made it outside. Woo!
Level 3 backpack. He's gaming.
Wow, level 3 backpack. You can easily 1v1 Mini Minter with that.
Where'd you get that, bro? I want that.
You get. Oh, it's Louis Vuitton. Oh no way, crazy. Where you go?
What? When'd you get that?
Looking at.
He can afford it. That's for sure.
Oh, for sure. Looking at this position though, are those the spies? I believe I see Tony. So I think these are normally the spies from our side. Well, El Tony, and I don't remember the other names from no, because my spies are going to be Nahuel Boy, Rickwell Me, Matias, and El Tony PUBG. So, right. Oh no, it is Rickwell Me. Yeah. Okay, no, it is. They got the team tag confused me. It's like E404. I was like, what am I looking at? But no, it's the team tag. So that's why these are indeed our spies infiltrating Yasnai Pollyanna. Your Yasnai Pollyanna, Hot Jukes.
Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. But now we're seeing on the other side. Look, oh, there's Valley waiting the 15 seconds to open up them scrolls and get that loot.
This is going to be the main loot in this area.
Level 3.
It's going to open up in 5 seconds. The loot here is crazy. Could get some airdrop weapons too. And if you play right, and also you're going to have your characters on the statue here in front of you. And you also can get a recoil if some of your team was knocked. But in this case, no one from this squad were taken on out. And there you go. All the loot, tier 3 helmet, vest. I think I saw Link's AMR there for a split second. So stacked. And look at that screen, man. Look at it. Looks so cool.
It does. It looks so sick. You can see on the bottom right as well, fire style. Great fireball jutsu is in the play as well. But we did see some of our spies in the Hidden Leaf Village. The Rolex team. Keeping an eye out here. Let's see what they can do.
They saw that loot coming out of the crate and like, give me a piece of that. But they have yet to take a single shot. Chocoholic, I've been covering her, doing a lot of influencer tournaments in the past. She's got moves. She's got to be very careful. She might just take down the entire squad with a cheeky grenade if they play it right. As all of her team, Mini Minter, here on the move, on the prowl, making their way over to that play zone. They're about 250 meters away right now. But Mini Minter driving his own buggy. He's got the license finally, Hot Jukes.
There we go. Let's see how he's going to drive it, though. He's now on the move, and he's going to get zooming here. So Hey, the squad deciding to drop off Mini Minter in his own vehicle. Let's see how he fares.
It's like,
I think he was kind of hoping to get a free ride, but instead he's like, all right, I'm going to make it happen. Or maybe he said,
did they kick him out?
Here.
No, they didn't kick him out. I feel like he just wanted to drive himself around the map and see what he could actually do. Though we're going to be making our way to the center of the map, right? Going to be the school area. That's going to be an instant elimination on Argentina. Not looking too good. But we did see also on the bottom right side of your screen, right, Chidori. Brand new ability that I believe dropped today on the 12th. Yeah, actually. So you got that and Rasengan, which are 2 dash abilities that do damage when you arrive at the end of that dash animation. The damage of that, quite significant, Hot Juke. So if anyone's able to use it up today, that could do some really big work in this game.
Let's get it going. Now, this is Mini Minter's team here. Just pushing everybody in sight. Looking to get some of those early eliminations. And there goes Diego in his vehicle. And that's what it's all about here, Max. Just getting on the rotates, getting looted, and getting ready for that end game.
Exactly. Just make sure you keep as many players alive as possible, which right now you have done better than our team. Oh, little boy just punching out Magic. He wasn't even a spy. He was a teammate. But unfortunately, that could be a little bit tough. Oh, jump scare. Jesus. So I was not expecting that. But yeah, Ninetales. Do keep in mind, when looking at this mode, Ninetales will randomly roam around the map. So you might feel like you're safe at some point, and then he just kind of like hot drops you out of nowhere. Not the best way to do it, as what happened here? Gran knocked out.
And that's right. Leave him. Leave him.
He's just abandoned him. Get him. He's
They
an
can't
ally.
res him.
He's not a spy.
They can't res him. But they can't res him.
Oh yeah, he's not on their team. Oh, you're right.
He's not on this team. They can't res him, so he's stuck. He's got to wait for his squad to haul it on over here.
I feel like he's just waiting for his team to join up. Oh, that's another full squad. Wait, is that one of his teammates? No one can res him? Really? Come on.
It's not. It's not. That's level low, not loot power.
Oh no. Okay, that's looking bad.
With Elementrix, see what he can do up against Juancho. Juancho shutting it down. Man, Juancho making it happen. And now they're going to have to be picking up Groan, just saying, I'm sorry, buddy. It was an accident. Oh, no, there it is. Macy, there's the teammate. Getting the pickup.
Oh,
no! Yes! Great job! On the side of 22226. Taking them out of here.
You're getting so lucky. But you know what? Diego just took out Rolex.
I love the spies.
Take that, Hot Jukes. Take that.
Oh, no.
Even Chocoholic. Oh, okay. Someone needs to tell Diego and Rohan to chill out. They're taking out all of your squad, Hot Jukes.
Oh, wait. No. Those are the spies.
Wait,
Those are the spies.
No, they should have a different flag.
Oh, maybe not. I thought those were the those are the Portugal spies.
Yes, exactly.
Sure they are.
You're taking out your own spy.
You're taking out my own spies. What's happening? I don't know. But I do know what I'm seeing here. It's the Ninetales and Team Argentina. Looks like they want a taste.
Come on, Team Spreen. Team Spreen, take it down. It is going to require a lot of ammo to make it work out, but you got to be careful here. He's going to be pushing up next to Gatka. Well, already firing some demon balls, trying to get a bit of damage. Down to Team 10. So far, nothing really connecting, but Spreen in the backseat of the supercar, of that buggy, trying to get a few one-taps from a distance. Oh, and actually he's going to be targeted by the Ninetales for a second there, so he has to be very quick about it, as Angry Hoser will be the one taking control of that buggy.
Come on, Spreen.
Argentina, so far, no presence from, no spy in particular, Hodge. That is huge, meaning nobody knows from your team, Portugal, that we are taking this fight up against the Ninetales.
Well, let's go. Well, who's going to be the Jinchuriki here? Will Spreen be the chosen one? We will find out. But everybody keeping their distance here from Kurama. Yeah, they're using those vehicles, not trying to make any mistakes. He's getting pieced up little by little, but that is still one heck of a full health bar. Valak now starting to Naruto run out of here, but he is being targeted hard by the Ninetales. Look at this, Kurama, he's coming.
Did he run out of gas? This is the worst place to run out of gas. This is terrible. Oh, uses the ability that makes you run slower, so that's going to be a little bit harder for him to dodge any incoming damage headed his way. But yeah, still almost no damage dealt to Ninetales. Kurama just really chilling big time in that position. Okay, no, we're not fighting apparently. Just going to let him be. I feel like there was a
teasing
very clear plan to go and push onto Ninetales and take him down Hodrix, but it seems like they saw him and just tuck tail and run because he's looking way too powerful, which I kind of get.
I guess so, but uh-oh, we are seeing some of these Portuguese teams here. Valak, though, spotting Rohan, taking him down. And now the rest of the Mini Minters team's gonna have to make something happen as Mini Minters not here. Great shots, though. Diego just trying to survive.
We did see Substitution Jutsu take effect there, where he was taken on out, but able to actually come back to life with just about 1 HP. So Substitution Jutsu is a great item to have. You can get in your own games, definitely pick it up. It is so clutch at that right moment. And in that moment in particular, does keep an extra player from Team Argentina alive and healthy. As, oh, look at that. It's going to be Diego. It's going to occupy this building, but it's going to be shared with some of the players of Argentina. You can't really share it at this point, though. It's going to be Nuth picking up one onto Baton, instantly flushed out with the S12K, and now Valak going on the offensive, but Nuth is doing so much heavy lifting. Portugal looking good once again.
Let's see what little boy could do now. If he's going to be able to rotate here, he should be able to get this res. But you got to watch out here for this rotate. Yeah, he sees that buggy driving on up. He's going to get behind most likely that tree here. And little boy just saying, back up, my friend, back up. Oh, but he wasn't able to put that suppressive fire down at all and protect his teammate.
That was a clean rotation. Good off angle behind this ridge line. Little boy going to be kind of pincered here as two players looking to push up, but he does have his teammate nearby. Rohan looking to get involved in that conversation as little boy just trying to put some suppressing fire, forcing them away, creating more space for himself and his squad. As even on the other side, it's going to be 2-2-2-2-6. Looking to make a swift exit from that location. Good play, not worth it whatsoever, especially when we're really down to 20 players, Hot Jukes. And you still have 27. We need to keep our squad alive. Oh, big headshot.
That was a big headshot here. Yeah, I was surprised that Team Argentina didn't go for that Kurama there. They had the numbers, that's for sure. But instead, letting him survive.
Look at your team. Like, they're rocking up from the eastern side. From the eastern side. If they just keep pushing because of the circle, forcing them towards Gaka, it could be Portugal taking the fight to Kurama. So it might be stolen away. Well done.
Let's see. Mini Minter now on the move. His whole team is up here. So he is pretty set. But you could see the Portugal squad working together. That's what I like to see. Teamwork, baby. Teamwork makes the dream work.
I want to see it go. Oh, well, all teamwork will eliminate your own players, apparently. That's what just happened with Argentina as one was taken on out. Spreen, the bro, and also got a 30 in his name, just like me, Maxman30. Oh, he's a homie. He's a real one. And they're going to be occupying all of Everest. Okay, so not a bad game plan. I didn't even think about it, but you set up all your forces up on this mountainside. And if any team gets in like a 200-meter radius of your location, Hot Jukes, instant spray down, and everyone just gets melted up against them. And even in this case, Shinguki spots a car from a distance next to the river, trying to get those cheeky one-taps. But I like that strategy. Good IGLing from Spreen and the boys on Team Argentina. Let's go.
They're going to need it, that's for sure. You guys are going to need it big time because y'all are down almost 10 players here. And we are looking like we're playing this one like a well-oiled machine. And now, okay, we see Kurama getting some locks onto HH24. He's running for his life. As Juancho and squad gonna have to make some moves here. You got Ace Lawrence as well. Guizao from Alpha 7. I remember when Juancho found out that was his team, he was like, we are set, baby. And then he saw, you know, Revo and Diego and little boys like, okay, maybe we're not so set. But then you realize that they're on the same squad. So it's all good at the end of the day.
It is definitely going to be good at the end. But actually, as we were looking at Gatka... Oh, well, okay, no. Actually, is any one of his teammates here to res him? I feel like, yes, someone here is going to be there. I think it will like it's Pew Pew going to be pulling the trigger on that one. But no, we did look at Gatka for a split second there. And you saw that big apartment complex in Gatka, which is usually not there, right, Jukes? It's a bit weird. Actually... Pro tip, if you hide there while fighting Kurama, you might feel like you're safe, but actually, he can destroy the entire building. I'm not joking. I was on the roof, and he tore down the entire building, and then I got eliminated. So, be careful. That building, it's a bit flimsy.
Gotta be careful for sure. Oh, it's a fight on Everest. Here we go. Juancho and squad putting in some work. Guizao gonna get a nice knockdown. That's a beautiful nade. Is it good? Oh, just a little bit too close. Shingoki saying, I am out of here. Eject jutsu at its full potential as they are taking off. And uh-oh, here's Rolex, one of the spies. Let's see what he's going to do to his team.
As you said, right, he's being cheeky about it. He's actually disengaging, letting everyone else do the heavy lifting for him, which is what you were expecting, right? Here you go. This is a building he can't really destroy, but he's chasing down Aspa. Donya is a 1v2 from the Ninetales Demon. Donya Aspa, no chance at redemption, slamming the ground, getting some extra AoE damage done. Ninetales starting to carry more than any player in this lobby.
Chill, Rod. He just sees the little peaks. He doesn't realize it's his team. Because even if you see the little tip of the helmet, that doesn't show the jersey, and that's what you got to be looking for here. Meanwhile, nice job. Let's go, Portugal. Looking to shut this down in 2 matches with the 2-0 sweep. But Kurama is disrupting everything. He's destroying my whole team. Kurama, stop. Calm down.
Come on. Hey, he doesn't have the Argentinian jersey, but I tell you, it feels like it. He took another one. Oh my goodness, Ninetales took out Aspa the game entirely. He's carrying, he's doing all the work, he's helping out. Team number 10. It says 12 players alive on my squad, but no, it's 13. Ninetales is the extra member. He's the team captain. And Portugal running away in fear, which is understandable because Kurama takes no prisoners here.
Run for your lives. Run for your lives. I don't know if we saw Team Argentina like bribe Kurama with some ramen early on or what the heck's going on, because he is just, yeah, he was straight punishing my squad there. But now it looks like they were able to get away safely. But that was brutal. Buildings or not, man, Kurama just came swinging.
Yeah, even if he can't destroy a particular building, he can still do damage through the building. So you're never safe unless you're maybe in, I don't know, shelter. Then you might be safe. Otherwise, not really. They're going to see one of those rogue ninjas, not a player. It's just a rogue ninja making his way through the battlegrounds, trying to make a fair living on Erangel. Spreen trying to make his way to his teammate level low, going to be on the front line, peeking up. And also, one of the cool things about the Naruto run is not only the speed hot tricks, it's also the fact you gain a bit more elevation when you jump. So areas or roofs you couldn't really access before are available for you, and also you can make on the water, which this chef's kiss, amazing feature. I love this.
I love it. I love it. The fact that you can run on water is just so insane. I'm telling you, it's like, in my opinion, like the best update I've seen. Out of all the collaborations in PUBG Mobile, this one here in particular is just chef's kiss. Really is. Yeah. Next zone just come on up. Looks like there's going to be a ruin circle.
Yeah, we've had this circle. There's going to be kind of forcing all of the teams in a head-to-head fight next to ruins itself. Though, HH24, that could be a little bit tricky. You can see on the minimap right behind the players of Argentina. And actually, he's going to be able to find one instantly. You can see in the elimination feed on the left side of your screen. Looking pretty bad for my boys. As Minimentor and company now making it next to Headshot Heels as a full squad. I gotta say, I don't know if Minimentor's calling the shots here or if it's one of the players on his team in Diego, Little Boy, or Rohan kind of dictating where they're going. But their rotates are looking impeccable. Like, literally, the last game and this game too.
Well, that's what it's all about. Minimentor just doing a great job of kind of leading the charge here on the side of Portugal. I love it. I mean, he is really telling the squad, let's play this nice and tight all together, grouped up, and we should win this. I kind of want to see them take on Kurama a little bit. They got so many numbers. You gotta be able to get them, right? Like, go for it. Can you imagine the boost? If you win this one, yeah, if you win this one 2-0, which you're not, like, sure, we have 10 players alive, but they're the best, so we gotta still win it. As Ninetales does leave Erangel after a certain time limit, it will exit when you do get to the end of stage 3. If it is 2-0, literally nothing to lose for Team Minimentor, Team Portugal, Team Ronaldo, Team 7. There's a lot of names. we have to pick it. A lot of teams. But yeah, nothing to lose. So I would love a team to just send it just for the lols, and I feel like that would make some great content if they do indeed take him out. Let's see what Valak and squad can do. Hey, 5 eliminations for this squad. Valak, great friend of mine, great player, good guy. Gonna have to make some plays, though, on the side of ruins. Oh, it's a glider! Little boy from downtown. Valak putting on some shots onto that glider, and he wants them.
They're struggling to peek right above. Yeah, they're struggling to peek right above. He's literally right above of ruins.
He's like, he's gotta be around here.
Where's he making it? Where's he going? Did he make it onto the... No, he's still driving. He's still going. Trying to make it to the southern side of ruins. The spray is huge.
It's smoking.
It's going to be smoking up. He might be on fire very soon here, but how is Little Boy still alive? I have no idea. He's going to have to go for a crash eventually. But he's still there. He's not dead. How?
Survive. Was that just like a big bait? Oh, I thought he was driving up. Little Boy does make it safely. Are you kidding me? And now here comes Portugal. Guizao up close and personal with the nades. It looks good. Argentina in big trouble, getting picked apart little by little. It's all Team 7 as Argentina falls apart.
It's very confusing. You can see the elimination feed is kind of all over the place. Portugal taking down Portugal, Argentina taking out Argentina, and of course Portugal taking out Argentina and vice versa. But when you're in CQC, unfortunately, there's going to be a lot of friendly fire that is activated. If you're not part of a specific team of 4, you will take the full brunt of that damage in terms of nades, molotovs, and especially bullets. So you have to be very careful. There's now 5 players alone. That's all that's left here for team number 10, my boys from Argentina. It ain't looking too good, but Valak, a top-tier player from his region, we'll see if he can redeem it somewhat, as you do have also the spies. It's always down to our spies from Argentina to kind of redeem it. We'll see if they can make it work out here against 26 players of your squad, Odd Jukes. The numbers, it ain't looking too good.
When are they going to pull the trigger, though? That's my question. The spies didn't really do too much in the last game. Are they going to do something here? Are they going to disrupt my sweet Team 7?
What we need is for all of your team, Hot Jukes, to drop a "Sue" emote in the same area. And that's when we get you.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
That's when we get you. Because look, they're all here. The spies.
They're
all
doing
around
that now.
Soso.
They're doing it now.
No idea. Oh.
They're doing it now. Now they're taking it out. Now they're taking it out. They say, oh, you know what? We got an opportunity. We got them isolated. Let's go. The spies from Argentina trying to make a comeback here. Come on, Portugal. I know you spot them. I know you know where they're at. Do something.
Wait. Does Valak know those are his teammates? I don't know, because I don't think he saw the jersey from a distance, so hopefully he doesn't ruin
Valak
this game. But Valak just going to dash on out. Good play. I like this. This is a good option.
Oh, let's take him out. Oh, yeah, popping some shots over at Mini Minter, making him practice. Oh,
so
he actually tapped him there a little bit with the vector. Let's go. Now, you can see the undercover eliminations. Team 7 with 4, Team 10 with 2. And there's Federal. Uh-oh. Does he realize this is a enemy? He doesn't. He doesn't. He's not even paying attention to him now. Gotta be careful.
Gotta be careful, but it is going to be a spy. I'll have to check the name, but... Oh, Mercy's going to be taken out of the equation entirely. It is going to be a spy.
Yeah, he goes.
And he gets all... Oh, takes out top-tier play in Federal. That is going to be huge. The spy play working out. He gets one, gets a second one. Oh, my goodness, it's working out with the S12K. Can he make it a third? Almost makes it work out, but get shut on down. The spy killing spree is put to an end.
Oh, making it happening and finally shutting down these spies. That was way too dangerous.
Definitely a tough one. It almost worked out. I had hope for the first time this tournament. But it was cut short.
If they got him, it would have been clutch for you.
Yeah, it would have been, I believe, 4 eliminations. But the blue zone damage is going to be a little bit too high. You can't even Naruto his way out of there. And keep in mind, when you are Naruto running, you can't heal. You got to actually stop and go back to regular running. Or just use some stems. But here, the blue zone damage going into phase 5. I feel like we're going to lose a lot of players to that blue zone. Yeah, HH24 is going to be next. Then Loran's in. Your boys going out the blue zone being the true MVP of this game.
Let's go, man. Hey, Juancho, 8 eliminations. Gets knocked, gets thirsted. Oh, but Guizao gets knocked as well. It looks like we're seeing some undercover spies or something's going on here. But there's only 2 players left from Argentina. Oh, substitution jutsu right there. That was nice.
Saving Mighty Sky, a mighty good play indeed. That is why you want to loot up these ninjutsu techniques, because it will keep you alive from the brink of death, as El Tony, still one of the spies we talked about at the very start of this match. Unspotted with that Portuguese jersey. And he is going to be the sole spy here in that position. We'll see if he can get a good clutch opportunity, as actually another player gets taken out. It seemed like your own players, Hot Juice, are kind of turning on themselves.
They need to chill.
Because they'll think you're the spy, but they're not.
They need to relax, that's for sure. Rolex, the last spy. Do they spot him? And they do. There we go. Rolex is eliminated. And that is done and dusted. for the side of Argentina. I believe there's only one player left. Yeah, it's El Tony. What could El Tony do here? All right, we've seen Tony K. We've seen Tony K. But what about El Tony?
El Tony, he is him. He is El.
Tony.
He... Main character. Here, Naruto running his way
That's what it
out
means.
of ruins. Yeah, El. He is him. Literally. In
Alec.
that language.
Valek is him though too, and Valek's making some moves there. He's rocking that Argentina jersey, and he's putting it to work there. Uh-oh, running though. Shots getting beat up. He's moving though and zooming. Valek, okay, Valek's got to make a play here against Pew Pew.
Yep.
Trying to save Argentina. Pew Pew with the S12K shuts him down. It is a 2-0 victory on the side of Portugal.
Okay, gotta say, GG's team number 10. The Sioux is carrying massively. Even our spies couldn't redeem it. But yeah, 2-0 for you, as you said. Meaning it is going to be a landslide victory for your squad. So I have to say congratulations to Team Mini Minter and to you also, Hodrix. You did pick the right squad here for this event. We still have match number 3 that we are going to play despite it being a 2-0 lead for Portugal. And now that could be the game where the Ninetales finally gets defeated.
Oh, I want to see that at least. I want to see anybody take out the Ninetales at this point because it's just so dang strong. But here we go, Team 7, making it happen back to back. Mini Minter leading the charge and getting us the dub. So it is going to be Team 7, Portugal, as your football season GOATs. Let's go. Greatest of all time. I like it.
They are the GOATs. They are the GOATs right now. I have to say, a man needs to know when to admit defeat, and I admit defeat. For now, we'll see round number 3 if we can redeem it with cool eliminations and get some extra style points. Do we get production? Do we get style points? Is there no? Apparently, no, it doesn't work out for us.
Yo, sir, it's nothing but sweet. Let's go. Hey, I love to see that there. As we take a look at the match results, 2-0. Spreen trying his best, but just not able to make it happen. But there was one thing I did like seeing about this game too, Max, was those spies, man. Those spies really came out swinging there.
I genuinely, looking at the rule set when we were doing the rehearsal for this event, I was like, oh, I don't think the spies are going to do that much. But actually, it's like the biggest impact on this entire game. It's always the spies surviving until the very bitter end of these games and almost able to clutch it up. If only we saw that nade, that 1v10 nade in match 1, that maybe it would be 1-1 right now going into this, but unfortunately it did not happen. So now there's nothing to lose for my team, and that's what really caused the issue, Hodrix, because I still believe my squad is the best squad, but there was just a lot of pressure on their shoulders, so that's when you fumble a little bit. You drop your phone because you're just stressing and sweating on your fingers. So right now there's no pressure, no stress. We're going to get it. Match number 3. It's for us, team number 10.
Hey, just have fun. Have fun with it. I mean, this event, honestly, I love seeing something so different, right? 32 versus 32. You got the spies in the mix. And I got nervous there for a second in game 2. And it wasn't so much the spies. I mean, it did come down to a 1v1 with Guazao. And if Guazao didn't clutch that up, who knows how it would have worked on the side of Argentina. But the most dangerous thing of all was Kurama, dude. The Ninetales, for a second, I thought was going to go on a tear and wipe out my whole team. He already restarted doing that. But at the end of the day, we were able to get away from him. But I want to see the Ninetales taken out in this game. That's what I want to see more than anything.
Yeah, he was looking so deadly in this game. Really super hyped to see that actually we did have some interactions between some of the players and Kurama, the Ninetales demon. I'm wondering if we're going to see a little bit more of that happening this game this time around, because as we mentioned, as we were theory crafting in the previous game, if it is 2-0, maybe we can have an alliance. I know we were enemies in the past, Hot Jukes, but now we could be friends against a common enemy, Kurama, the Ninetale beast. Ooh.
Let's get it. That's what I want to see more than anything, because I have not seen the Ninetales taken out at all. At all.
Same.
You know, I've hopped in some games and I haven't even gotten close to taking him out. So if we could see him, you know, finally eliminated here, I would be so dang happy. So you know what? Hey, in the honor of friendship, right? And unity, Portugal, Argentina, put your differences aside and take out this Ninetales. Take out Kurama once and for all.
gonna have the power of God and anime on their side. Hurrah! Go into the battlegrounds and tear him down. 64 players, maybe, against one common enemy would be absolutely huge to see. And even then, Hot Jukes, who knows what could happen? It could still be a victory for the Ninetale Beast because he is just kind of broken going into it. But the best way to do it is, if I could give a pro tip that also could be used for people in chat, if you're going to try and defeat Ninetales yourself, when you are targeted by the beast, because you can only target one person at a time, you have that red eye above your head. Just run circles around him, try and dodge his attacks, and while that's happening, your team can actually concentrate all of their firepower onto his weak points, which are the head and also his paws. If you do so, it actually gives you an opportunity to beat him. So if they work together and use all of those tips I just mentioned, maybe that is going to be their single shot to make it work out and actually take down Kurama.
Let's go. And the next tip I would give is avoid buildings at all costs. It don't matter as safe as you feel in that building. He is swiping you right through it. So all it's going to do is eliminate your sight lines and your ability to run away. So open field is definitely going to be the play against Kurama, or maybe even getting in a vehicle, right? Driving around while he's got his eyes on you. Let the rest of those 32 players start making it happen. You know what? I'm thinking 32. Make it 64, right? We need to see the whole lobby against this guy to finally take him out. That will be fun to watch.
Yeah, I wish Spreen and Mini Mentor just have a little firm handshake and just work together here going into this one. As so far, furthest elimination has been by Nickwick, 284. Ooh, that's some long range here. I wonder what weapon he did it with. Maybe an M4 or an AUG. Seems like it's still going to be the metal weapon going into this one. But Nickwick, hey, you know what? That kind of range, maybe he could get some sick. Actually, you know what? I'm taking that back. The damage is reduced significantly when you shoot Kurama from a range, Hot Juke. So that skill, despite being very impressive, will not work out up against Ninetales.
Okay, all right. So you got to get up close and personal with Kurama to take him down. That makes sense. Vehicle eliminations, going to be on the side of Piscu there. I love these bobblehead figures, honestly. I think this is such a cool addition. I love it. I love it. All right, let's talk about the last game. We're going into match number 3. Obviously, Portugal up 2-0. Let's go. But let's talk about the spies for one last time here, Max. All right. On the side of Portugal, we have the spies of B2, 2K, Aspa, Donya, and Million. And we saw those guys pop off earlier, so that could be pretty dang dangerous.
I mean, especially looking at Asper, he was kind of playing as a spy in game 1, technically, but he was just, people knew he was the enemy, but he was able to kind of weasel his way into the building in school and make it work out. So I feel like Asper was born to be a spy, so I feel like he could really throw a spanner in the work. But when it comes to the spies on my squad, the best squad, despite losing currently, but it's fine. We're playing the long game, even though we can still not come back. We're still playing the long game. Baton, Nickwick, Caxius, and also Shinguki, which Baton, I'm going to be looking at him, right? One of the best players in North America. We'll see if that's going to be enough. But also Shinguki using a lot of those ninjutsus in this game. So maybe that could be the true way for them to initiate that impossible comeback, technically.
Hey, yeah, but who knows, right? Maybe they can have some fun with it. Not to mention, you got Nickwick in there. We just saw him on the slide earlier. He's got the furthest elimination. Maybe he's going to use some of that long distance range to steal some eliminations as well. So a lot of fun stuff coming up here. And we already announced who won a jersey or a ball. I can't wait to see what they get. But who do you think is going to get the Golden Boot Award, right? Who's going to be the best spy so far?
Ooh, Million. I would say Million. He kind
I think Million coming up is dangerous. Literally. Yeah. I know that we saw.
Could look good. Sorry, go for it.
But no, in game 2, we saw the spies really go crazy too, right? So I think it's got to be one of the spies for game number 2 for sure, right? Either El Tony, Matias as well. One of those players I think could do it. But I think game 3 is the opportunity to make it happen here. But hey, we got some Argentina jerseys to give away as well. Go ahead and enter the code GOATFIGHT10 and go ahead and get you one of those as well. I know there's a whole bunch of Argentina fans in here, fans of Spreen as well, and OG, that is where he's from. So I know he's excited to be here, and hopefully we can see him, do something here in this last match.
That would be really exciting. And of course, we've got 500 of those jerseys available that can be lasting you 30 days, an entire month on your account for free. So make sure to redeem it while we still can. It's a very limited supply. And if you miss out, I believe we might still have some more at the end of the show. So do stick around. Actually, I believe the best one is going to be after this game. Oh, no spoilers. We'll have to wait and see what that giveaway is going to be. But no, next game is going to be very important here to see if we do have that potential redemption arc happening for Argentina. But it's fun to see, especially all the ninjutsus that have been used up throughout the entirety of this game. So far, Jukes, I want to ask you, which do you think has been the most important, impactful ability in the first 2 games?
In the first 2 games, I think the substitution jutsu has just been so annoying for players, you know? I think it's just so disgusting because you see a player, like, oh, let me go and make the play. It just disappears. It's super disorienting. So I think that's making the biggest impact. We did see a lot of those mud walls come into play too. But as far as from what I've seen, I think substitution jutsu it's really, really strong. What do you think?
I mean, I agree. The main issue, and this has happened to me in my own games too, which is really annoying, is that you actually eliminate a player that has the substitution jutsu, and then you take him out with the final bullet, Jukes, and then he uses his ability automatically because it's a passive ability. And then as you're reloading, he spawns back in. What do you want to do?
Oh.
That ability is just so powerful in the right circumstances. So if you can pick it up, it's pretty broken, I would call it.
Yeah, it is. You got to make sure you grab on that. But here we go. The final match here of the PUBG Mobile football GOAT fight. Who is going to win this one here as the plane is headed on out? It's Portugal versus Argentina for one final time. Here we go.
Let's get it. Plane high up in the sky. Another northern plane, just like we had the previous match, and it's going to be sending it from Eastern Lipovka side over to northern residential George Pole. So great. And of course, the spawns are going to be flipped. Eastern side is going to be for Argentina. Western side is going to be for Portugal, meaning you're going to have access again, Hot Jukes, for the second time today, access to these main 2 central locations in Ninja Academy and the Hidden Leaf Center, and also Hidden Leaf Hospital to the western side. I do wonder, where are my spies going to go? Are they going to go for the central location to get a little bit closer to their own teammates, or are they going to go deep into the enemy lines and send it right into Hidden Leaf Hospital?
Well, we're seeing the Argentina jerseys head out very early here. I kind of want to see all of Portugal in Hidden Leaf. Why not, right? Let's go to the Hidden Leaf Village. Let's go and check out those Hokages there on that big monument, on that rock. And let's get going. I think that's what they're doing. Yeah, I think all of Portugal is out of the plane, headed to the Hidden Leaf Center. Let's get it going.
I just love the way you say, are they going to go see those Hokages? It's like, I don't know. It sounds like my mum talking to me about stuff I like. She's like, oh, you enjoy that Naruto? I'm like, yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot.
Oh my gosh. There's Minato right up there.
Who is that? Sasuke? Ooh, I love Sasuke. He was very cool. Wow, he looks very nice.
Very good. Depth.
Asper,
Hokage number 3.
ooh. Yeah, Asper off to a really good start here. So it's going to be... Oh, wait, we got a fight happening here. It's going to be the spies, but they're not really playing as spies, Hot Jukes. They're just like, no, we are your enemies. We're not going to play around and try and fake it for the biscuit. No. We do not want any friends here in Yasnaya. They're sending it.
Oh, no, they made a mistake. Maybe they didn't... No, they're here. No, they got the right jersey on. Aspa's rocking that Argentina jersey for sure. Yeah, they are the spies. And they are getting into it immediately. Look at this nade. Maybe they're going to play it like it's an accident. Let's see. Oh, door's closed. No, just wait. Just wait. Just pretend you're your friend. Just pretend you're your friend. You gotta shoot.
Hodrix, it's kind of hard to say like, oh, I got 5 eliminations on misclick. It's like, no, 5 eliminations is very intentional. As Asper, a huge nade coming out from Riquelme. And that is going to be one of the spies taking on Albert. Maybe not for the entire game because Loops V2K is indeed making his way up the mountain of Stolba. There's going to be a recall tower here. So Asper, Donya are going to come back with a vengeance very soon.
Yes, they are. All right, they are on the move here, and they want that prize, right? We said it, we estimated, right? Who was going to be the top player when it comes to? Okay, just wait. Yeah, don't worry, I'm your friend. I'm just recalling these other guys for no reason. They weren't taking out your team. Don't worry.
Oh, they're gonna get it. Oh, they will recall it. He's going to eliminate him as he's recalling. No, he's just going to let it happen.
He's going to take it. Oh, he wants it. He wants it, but he wants to play the long game. Yeah, you got to play this carefully, buddy. Yeah, put the gun away. Nice. Dude, Million's going to do a great job here of spy work. I think he's not messing around.
I could not be a spy. I would be spotted instantly, like we saw with Mini Minter game 1, right? He's just like, you're playing kind of weird. What are you up to? No, it's a really good Million here. Able to get the recall, literally surrounded by enemies, by foes. So a really good clutch play. I was looking over to the hospital area of the map. It's going to be able to clash as Chocoholic is going to be up there. And instantly the spray is going to be coming on through. That is going to be Elementary sticking out in the elimination feed. And so will Chocoholic. That is going to be her fully taken on out of this game. Unless a cheeky recall happens.
Let's go. Spreen looting up. Getting ready. Oh, nice teamwork there. Throwing down the smoke for him. Making sure he's all good to go. Maybe we could see Spreen get an elimination here. Wouldn't that be nice? One elimination?
Would be cool.
Has he got one
right
so far?
now? I don't know. But, you know, if you put Spreen and Mini Minter in a 1v1, who wins, Hot Jukes? Who takes it?
Mini Minter, 100%. 100%. 100%. Because we guided him. We guided him before this.
We did give him the scrims. Yeah, we did give him all the pro tips. And Hot Jukes, you used to be a pro back in the day, so he was literally coached by a pro player. Hard to beat.
There you go.
Got to give it, yeah. Look at the way he's running. That's
I was like,
pro
Mini
level
Minter,
stuff
you want
right
to try?
there.
I was like, Mini Minter, you want to try some gyro? And he's like, turned it on. He's like, no. He immediately turned it back off. He's like, I think my hands move a little bit too much for this. But he's doing a great job. You know, he's giving some good comms. I mean, when you're a superstar like Mini Minter, he's been a part of some of the biggest, not just like YouTube streams, but some of the biggest YouTube events, live streams ever, right? The Sideman charity matches that he puts on are incredible. The logistics behind it are wild. So I definitely think he's given some of that knowledge, right, over to his team. And they've been making some great plays together. They've really been grouping up.
Yeah, definitely not feeling pressure in a show match. He's filled stadiums before, so he's like, another day in the office. As you see a few eliminations happening in the feed. It's going to be also Marcy here, taking on out a previous spy with Groen. And Groen now, sole survivor, trying to maybe dash his way to a recall tower and get his two comrades back up, if possibly. Actually, no, Marcy is going to be still back up in this game. It seems like that was going to be their first life being used up, but Groen trying to dodge every bullet, Matrix style, but it's just not meant to be. Groen taken on out. That is going to be game over for him up against the boys from Team 7.
Team 7 looking so good here. Guys, make sure, if you haven't already, go follow all these guys. So many great creators here, pro players, underdogs, all showing out here, working together. But here we go.
Wait a minute. These aren't even spies, Hot Jukes. You got boys that are just like, we just want to join the spies. That's it, right? I saw Diego there for a split second. He's not supposed to be here, but he's sending it. Oh, good dodge here, actually coming out. Literal's out. Now trying to make it to the recall tower to get actually not just one or two, actually 3 recalls on his teammates. So this is going to be a big save. He's going to get the party, and that's it. It's going to be Fate himself to ruin his day. Those are 4 players that are not coming back in this game at all.
Hey, Fate's the real Lechusa here. I like to see that. Pop it out of nowhere and taking him out. Hey, Kurama is still in play. I want to see him getting taken out, but it doesn't look like it's going to be in this one, Max, because Kurama, after that last game, I think put the fear in everybody.
Oh, definitely. And look, we already lost a lot of players. It's not 32 anymore. You got 24 on Team 7 side and 12 on Team 10 side. So that is, I mean, technically doable, but we need everyone to work together, which I don't expect to see happening anytime soon. Though, looking at the undercover players here, the spies, 3 still alive for your squad, Hot Jukes. 1 for me. As Sofita taken on out of the picture right away. It ain't looking too good for me. I was hoping we'd get a 2-1 so we don't lose face completely, but a 3-0 landslide win is slowly but surely becoming more of a reality as time goes on, and I don't like this. This is a terrible timeline, Duke. Send it now, please.
If only this would be the result in the other tournament that's going on. You know what I'm saying? But I will take it on the side of PUBG Mobile all day. And look at this. Now, this guy's undefeated right here. Kurama just staring menacingly at the camera, saying, who wants some of this? And the answer, nobody.
No one wants a piece of that.
Hey, but you can catch him while he's sleeping, though, right?
Yeah, but not anymore. It's at the very start of the game. This is way too late now. He's woken up, as you can see. He's ready. If he sees you, you're going to be in danger. But if you do go there, literally, as you drop out of the plane and you're lucky enough and you find him, you got these little circles around him. And you got to actually, you can't run to him. If you run to him, actually, you will wake him up and he will start attacking you. So you got to be very sneaky, crawl your way there. And you can actually steal his power and become just broken, getting more HP, more damage, more mobility. So it is pretty cool. As a copy Kore, just setting up an insane bridge camp. Is it going to pay off, though? I do wonder. But this position, if it's good with the circle, this could be huge for your squad.
Yeah, okay. Holding down them angles. Let's go. Team Portugal just working so well here. Working together, making things happen. Dark Defender catching Ace Lawrence with a shotgun. You know he's not happy about that.
Definitely not going to be enjoying that one. Ace Lawrence, you have to swap over to FPP. Then maybe he would have made it work out. But oh my goodness. Okay. Looking pretty bad here.
Get him.
Kurama pushing up on Portugal. They do have Museum, which actually not going to be a terrible building to fight from. Every time teams are fighting it, they're fighting it from here. With the M249, this is going to be the best weapon to use for power bank. Trying to get it done from a range. But yeah, slowly but surely whittling down his HP bar. This could be the strategy to get rid of Ninetales.
He's trying to take out one of those tails there. Uh-oh. Trying to take care of him from the other end. No, there you can. There you go. That's the weak spot. That's the weak spot. That's the weakness. Take him out. Third party. Take out that should be a big red circle around that area right now. Pew pew. Going for the hands.
That's worse than a headshot. But
100%.
Pew Pew trying to take the focus away from his team with the supercar. This is a very good strategy. This is how you should be doing in your own games, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to eliminate him and get all that great loot that he provides once eliminated. But he is walking a separate direction here, so it might be a little bit harder. Again, keep in mind, the longer the distance, the smaller the damage. As now the focus is on Dab. And he's going to be putting out his roar, which is going to be slowing down his movement speed. Kind of hard to escape, and he's getting absolutely taken on that. And look, the building's getting torn to pieces. There's no escape here.
Hey, but Kurama is getting pieced up here. This is the lowest HP I've seen him. Let's see if Dab can survive. He's running for his life right now. Look at this. Barely avoiding damage. And now Lawrence is right underneath him. Gonna have to start taking on those shots, though. Kurama, where's the rest of Portugal? Now's the time. Take this beast out.
Loranzin, this is the perfect time. 1,000 years of pain. He had a great angle for that one. But Loranzin just still getting some good damage. I'm not sure who he's focusing right now, but yeah. And keep in mind, when the white bar goes down fully, he is going to be knocked for a few seconds, taking extra damage. If they can actually get rid of that white bar, he's going to be suffering some big health loss.
It's almost out.
We'll see. There it go. He's going to get knocked, and that's it. Now he's vulnerable. Spray him down.
Spray him down. Give him all you got, all the rounds. He's getting chunked down. This is definitely the strategy. And now we're seeing Portugal trying to eliminate the Ninetales, and it's looking good. He's hurt.
He's back up. Ooh, he's hungry. He's coming for round number 2. Keep in mind also, if you do get the spheres on the ground, you get unlimited ammo, basically. You just don't have to reload anymore in the actual ammo in your backpack. But he's looking so low, and he's just getting rushed. He can only focus one player at a time. None of the damage is connecting. Kurama is losing this battle up against Portugal.
He's standing up. He's saying, my back. It hurts. And now he's going to try and be able to hit some of these shots. He's wiping. He's moving. Now he's zooming. Dab trying to get some plays on, but Kurama running into the darkness here. Are they going to be able to finish him off? Where'd he go?
Where's he going?
There he is.
Oh, it's hard to take down if he's so low, but they're still deep in the blue. Vision is limited here in this arena. Having a really bad time to actually pin him down. So much more damage still connected. Is he going to get knocked out? He might be. He must be so low. And he is incredibly low. Just a few more rounds of bullets. And he's going to be out, Hot Jukes.
Here we go. Only a couple of % left. Kurama's in trouble. That might just do it. Who's going to get the last shot? It's Pew! The Ninetales has been taken out!
Absolutely huge, and now Pew Pew and his
Hi.
squad will be able to get himself this ability, and actually the entirety of Team Portugal just look. Oh my goodness, the loot it provides is absolutely bonkers. Everyone going to be looted up tooth and nail here going into this one, and they absorb the energy, and this does provide so many great buffs. Hot Troops in particular, extra HP, extra mobility, which really is going to make it so much harder for them to get eliminated by the 10 remaining players on team number 10.
Oh my goodness, the loot is too strong. Pew Pew getting there just a second too late though. Dabs, he's got the chakra. He's on fire and he is moving and zooming.
That extra mobility. Look how fast he's going, man. Right, as fast as the wind. Sending it faster than a supercar. Maybe not as fast as a Ferrari. That one does go quite the extra distance, but still Dab able to close that gap quite significantly. This is an ability that goes on cooldown, so you use it to its full potential. Got to let it refresh for a minute or so, and then can reuse it a few seconds later. So that's going to be huge. But yeah, great strategy. We were wondering if it was going to happen, Hot Troops, and it went down beautifully. The synergy, the timing, the sprays, everything worked out as intended for team number 7.
Hey, all it took was half the lobby to take out Kurama. Let's go. Now I gotta try to see if I can do that in my own games. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Throw on Mini Minter. Wow, getting the thirst there. Very nice. He got an elimination as well. So I'm telling you, Mini Minter has been making some plays here.
Yeah, I would say MVP contender here, as he's actually going to be reading a book right there, which I would recommend. Don't read that book. If you know Naruto, what happens over there on that book, it's got some interesting stuff inside, but it does fully regen you back to 100% HP, and also gives you all that extra energy to be able to sprint down and get some extra health regen. So really good item to use up for Mini Minter. It's back to Team Spreen, right, with his squad mates all over on the other side of the bridge. Kopia Kule. Apparently, you can see here there's going to be a death crate up there, meaning he did get taken on out. So the bridge camp plan did not work out as intended. It seems like the high ground position has been contested away, but Kopia Kole did go for the low ground instead with his teammate. So bridge camp could still work out, but not with the initial idea.
Yeah, not with the initial idea is correct. Federal getting a nice shot there onto level low. And this is it for Argentina. I think this is all their players here. Uh-oh, yeah, Federal didn't realize that was his own teammate. And, oh, yeah, because of that, they didn't realize, they don't know if he's a spy or not. They are not messing around.
And he's being eyed up by Baba with the DSR ATEX scope. One of the newest snipers. Ooh, takes the one tap, does not connect, but that could have been hella satisfying. 3 bullets left in the chamber before having to go for the reload, while Nuth is just popping off. He's taking down allies, taking down enemies. Nuth carrying big time, Hot Jukes.
Now you got Lou Power up on top, trying to hit some cheeky little shots here on the Nuth, and he gets them. All right. Oh, that's Lorenzen, actually. And it's so difficult to spot which is your teammates and which is your enemy here, especially from long range.
Especially, it's hard to see if that jersey is bright blue or dark red, which we did see Spreen also, the team captain, taken on out. So Mini Minter, clearly in terms of survival time, being the ace up the sleeve of Team Portugal. That's all actually nice headshot there for Lou Power. Not going to be converted in a knock whatsoever. But look at the mini-map. They're just surrounding the entirety of Argentina. The 7 remaining players really have no chance at escape. And now actually that's going to make it 6 as Baton instantly flushed on out. But Lou Power getting pushed up in their building. They're also getting third party from a distance. It's looking pretty bleak for Argentina, Hot Chicks, in this game, to be completely honest.
Yeah, Argentina just couldn't get it going here. And now, let's see what Rowan can do. Oh, he doesn't even know. Lou Power playing it sneaky here. Hey, peekaboo. You forget about me. Lou Power, he's like, are you kidding me? I didn't check behind the door. That's rule number 1.
You always check the doors every single time. But Lou Power getting kind of working as a spy right now. He's kind of taken up that role, taken up the mantle of spy job, as or Fate doing some work too. But Power, that's going to be the end of his game. As Fate looking at some enemies, he sees the red jersey of Portugal and is like, okay, that's probably a teammate, so I'm not going to send it. But still got a few shots, as Cactus also swiftly taken on out of this game by the blue zone. 25 versus 4. There's still a chance. There's still a glimmer of hope in the distance, in the horizon, but It's a very small glimmer. It's dimming quite quickly.
It's over, baby. It's over. It's Team Portugal all day. I wanted to see some more of that chakra come out here. Some Kurama chakra. But it looks like the Portugal squad are going to chill in the blue zone. Baton just putting some pressure on his teammates as they are going to go out to the blue here. Uh-oh, reload.
He's a teammate.
Dang,
What?
good moves.
Okay.
And down goes Baton. Is he going to go out to blue zone? Oh, this is still stage 3. Still early. He actually is going to survive.
Yeah, these are not esports settings. These are regular ranked game settings, meaning the zone moves in way slower than your usual competitive zone settings. That's going to be the case. As Million got 4 eliminations. I'm telling you, I feel like Million could win that award we talked about earlier, Hot Jukes. He keeps putting up numbers game after game after game. So this guy, an absolute menace. I've seen him in so many influencer-based tournaments in the past, and he just keeps putting up these numbers. So he definitely would be deserving of such an award, a golden award. Still now looking to push up.
All right, well, guys, we just got the word. The game ends when Million is taken out. So Million is the last player here for the side of Argentina. And he is on the run, running across the bridge here. So far, no players near him. So we're going to keep an eye on Million.
Million is your spy. So that is why. Actually, yeah, wait, he is your spy. Wait a minute. No, he's on your team normally. Wait,
Well,
unless I'm confused. But no, maybe not. Maybe he actually fully converted to the enemy side. He's one of us now. Trying to use some ninjutsu here. Maybe the cloning jutsu.
Messi jutsu is so strong in this event.
Yeah.
Oh,
another
there you
Messi.
go.
Hey.
Shadow clone jutsu. There it is. He's a clone, buddy.
Unfortunately,
That
the
is the
clones do not
weakness.
inherit, your brain cells. It just walks straight.
The weakness of the shadow clone jutsu. Barrels. Any object. Any immobile object. Okay. Million. Ooh, little shot there on Diego for the fun of it. Is he going to spot Million? Don't know. Oh, they see him. All right, here we go. Diego gonna bust out the shots now. And that should do it. Million pieced up. Just running around, but that's it, guys. That is it. It is Team Portugal with the 3-0 flush. And you can see Mini Minter give it Spring the boot. See you later.
Not the golden boot. Oh no. Well, it is definitely going to be turning golden after that game. But yeah, Portugal, well done. GG in play. In play here is going to be team number 7 to secure themselves the back-to-back victory led by Mr. Mini Minter himself. And what great play from every single player on your team, Hodrix. I need to give you the respect to you and your players. But Mini Minter putting up big numbers too, so very impressive for him. Maybe becoming a pro. Oh, that could be exciting to see.
Hey, love to see it here. Always good to see these big creators come into PUBG Mobile, trying it out and making it happen there. Mini Minter did not disappoint. I mean, he definitely made some cool plays here. But hey, it's all about Team 7 here for this one. The Portugal side of things winning it out. We are going to be your PUBG Mobile football season GOATs. So very, very great. I mean, I love the fact that we integrated so many different things here, right? We had the football aspect. We had the Naruto aspect. I had a blast. What about you, Max?
Yeah, you also had the PUBG Mobile aspect joining the mix, right? I feel like PUBG Mobile's taking a backseat, and it's all about football and Naruto in this one, which is definitely fun to see in this mode. But no, it was very exciting. I especially loved the spies during all these games. Really, every single match, it had an impact, which was very, very fun. But most importantly, the highlight for me was taking down Ninetales in that final match. It wasn't Argentina to do it, Hodrix, unfortunately, but it was some good team play and synergy coming out from Portugal to take him down. So GG's very deserving of that loot.
Yeah, very deserving of it. We got to see Dab running with that chakra all over the place. And Pew Pew actually getting the final shot on him. I know he's going to be pretty stoked about that. But let's go ahead and take a look here at the Golden Ball Award. It is, in fact, going to be Million. What a crazy prediction here, Max, man. But this is that time. It's the most anticipated part of the night. Tonight's awards and prizes. We have the Golden Ball Award and the Golden Boot Award for the top eliminator. This one, of course, going to Million as being the spy to clutch it up.
The spy of the tournament for your team in particular. So well done, Mr. Million. I feel like every time I see Million, he's just winning something or becoming an MVP of something. This guy is just too damn consistent. Someone needs to take him down next event. So well done indeed. Looking at the Golden Boot Award, those can be... Oh, okay. Back to back for Million. He also gets it with a total of 8 eliminations when he was also not a spy, Hot Juke. So, Million looking mighty impressive here in the football season GOAT fight.
Are you kidding me? He wins both prizes? So, I know he gets to choose between a signed football or signed jersey. I guess, hey, take them both. Million. Living true to his name, winning all the prizes here. That is crazy to see. Wow, what a clutch up for this player.
Absolutely crazy stuff, but I'm also not shocked. But it's actually, you know what? I am shocked in one aspect, Hot Troops, which is I'm not shocked, but I'm shocked because it's not a pro getting that award right. We've got players from Alpha 7, we've got players also from Wolves, from North America. I was expecting some of those guys to get it, but no, it wasn't them to secure the awards.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But hey, you know what? Before we wrap up today's stream, we got one last giveaway in the live chat. One lucky winner will randomly receive either a signed Portugal football or a signed Argentina jersey. So it's time to get those comments going, guys. One more time. Start spamming the chat. Blow it up. Blow it up. I'm going to give you guys a couple more seconds here before we end it. All right? Are you guys ready? I know you guys are listening. One last chance. Put your names in. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's over. That is it. We are going to find out who wins that last prize here. And I am so excited to see who it's going to be as our production is picking that lucky winner.
Oh, they're checking it out, seeing who's going to be getting that physical award. Also, keep in mind, we did have so many non-physical giveaways happening, so I'm sure definitely some of you guys in chat did win something today, even if you didn't win one of these 2 main prizes. But it's going to be exciting to see who's going to be getting it and what they're going to be getting as the randomly selected award. You got 2, right? You got the ball and also the jersey. We talked about the jersey. But the ball too, I mean, I would take anything at this point, Hot Jukes, but because we're casting, we can't win anything, which makes me a little bit sad. I wish I could participate.
Hey, you know what? We do win front row tickets to this one, baby. And that was exciting, right? We got to see Karama finally getting taken out. We got to see 2 YouTube superstars go at it. And we got to see some OGs as well. I got to see Powerbang gaming once again. Anytime I get to see him pick up the sticks, I'm always so excited.
Yeah, I mean, Powerbank, an absolute legend here in PUBG Mobile. He's been pretty much since the game came out, right? He's been around. I wish him well. Hope he's doing great still. It's good to see him come back every once in a while for these kind of events. Get him out there. But no, also other players who were very exciting to see. I feel like Spreen definitely using the ninjutsu to his full potential. He didn't get as many eliminations as I'm sure he was expecting, Jukes, but he's still trying to use it, getting accustomed to this brand new mode in Update 4.5, which generally is just so much fun. And if you have not already played Update 4.5, download it on your device right now. Give it a shot because I'm telling you, it is incredibly fun. And I feel like we still agree, right, Hot Jukes? This is the best update ever to make its way in PUBG Mobile.
Hey, you know what else is the best? It's Alibaba to be your lucky viewer here. So congratulations, Alibaba, clutching up the prize. So, hey, keep those DMs open. Make sure that you get those messages and give that address so that way you can get that delivered ASAP. So clutch here. We got some great giveaways. We saw some great action today, Max. What else were you really hyped about when it comes to this one?
Well, I'm hyped that Alibaba got the win. And actually, I know as a fact, Alibaba, he sent me a message just a few minutes ago saying his main Instagram account is called MaxmanCasts. So if you guys want to give him the prize, it's MaxmanCasts on Instagram. I'm just trying to help production here, just to make sure the prize goes to the right person going into it. But also talking about prizes, one more remains. And I said it, a little bit of a spoiler earlier. It's going to be the Naruto outfit set for 7 days on your account if you want to give it a fair shot before knowing if you want to get it for yourself for real this time. 400 are going to be available, so enter the code GOATFIGHTWIN, and you could get one of the 400 sets available in this game.
Hey, Goat Fight win, and that's going to be Portugal to win it. So let's get it going. 3-0 sweep for our side. I'm pretty stoked about that. I was pretty stoked to see everybody just battling it out here. Karama getting taken out at the end. That is what I'm going. But hey, you know what, guys? Thank you so much for watching this. Make sure you guys follow all the socials. Follow myself, Hot Jukes, MaxManCast, all the wonderful creators here. Big shout out to the production for putting on something so new and fresh here on the PUBG Mobile scene. But that is it for the PUBG Mobile football season GOAT Fight. Stay tuned for the next events coming up, and hopefully we'll see you there.